Come on, Kyle Mayers, you need to calm down yourself. What's up, Sports to the Bone family? What's up? Welcome back to another live show, my viewers and subscribers. I must apologize for being a couple of minutes late, around about 17 minutes late. But we are here, and as promised, we are going to try and see if we can do the watch along. Sheldon said someone wakes Sports to the Bone. Funny enough, I have been up since 6. Just trying to get some stuff out of the way before we started the live. So Trinbago Knight Riders going up against Barbados Royals, Kyle Mayers and Quinton the Cock opening, and I must say that they are definitely putting Ravi Rampal to the sword. Here we have a big meeting going on between Ravi Rampal, Pollard, and another player. Kyle Mayers has teed off, my peeps. Definitely has teed off. Kyle Mayers has teed off, and the Barbados Royals, they are definitely going well so far. All right, so as we speak, the Barbados Royals 48 without loss of 3.4 overs. As you can imagine, they did not open with Cornwall. So Kyle Mayers and Quinton the Cock has actually opened, and they are motoring on pretty well. Another short one from Rampal. Kyle Mayers miscues, and they just goes through for a single. So 49 without loss. Kyle Mayers 37 from 17. Quinton the Cock 11 from 6. So that is how the game is going on so far, my peeps. The Barbados Royals definitely looking to get off to a good start. Well, they are already off to a good start, but they are looking to try and see how if they can maximize the first 10 overs and then probably have a nice platform to launch in the last 10 overs. So it's good to see that runs is being put on the board, peeps. Runs is being put on the board. All right. So 49 without loss. Kyle Mayers 37 from 17. Quinton the Cock 11 from 6. And we are having a whole lot of debate. Pooran, Pollard, Russell, everybody trying to figure out what on earth is going on. But they are definitely going. Sheldon says TKR taking the blows, but remember they can also hit and are batting second. Yeah, they can also hit, but I'm not sure what the amount of runs they are able to chase down. Supernova say I'm very surprised that we dropped Cornwall though. I don't know what you guys do in Supernova, but I personally was saying that I would have played both Kyle Mayers and Raheem Cornwall at the top there, and fit Quinton in at number 3. But I guess they are saying that whatever Cornwall can do, Quinton can do it 2 times better. I guess that's what they are saying. Supernova say also finally we get to see big man O'Shane Thomas in action. Going to be very interesting to see how he performs, especially going up against the Trinbago Knight Riders. They have some pretty big hitters, as Sheldon was saying just now. So 49 without loss, 3.5 overs in. So Jamaica Talawas on top of the table, having played 2, they would have won 2. Barbados played 2, won 2. Trinbago's Knight Riders, they would have played a couple of games, but a couple of them rained out. They played, I think, around about 4, but 2 of them rained out, so they are on 3 points, and they are definitely doing their thing. Sheldon said they said Cornwall have a niggle and they are not risking him. All right, I hear you, Sheldon. That's a good way of putting it. Who watched the Asian Cup yesterday? I didn't see it. I didn't see it yesterday. What going on with the long delay TKR doing? I don't know, because the over is yet to be completed. I don't know if they are trying to I don't know what is happening at all. It's not like a 6 was hit and they're trying to replace the ball. I don't know if they are checking. They're not showing the actual players. They are showing the fans. So not sure if there is an injury or something and they're trying to give them a little bit of time. I don't know. So Kyle Mayers 37 from 17, Quinton de Kock's 11 from 6, Barbados Royals 49 without loss. As you would have heard just now, Quinton de Kock has been brought in for Cornwall. Seems as if it's the rain, guys. Jesus Christ. These two commentators, they're chatting, and they would not even give us an update. They're afraid to bowl too much leaks. Yeah, so finally we get some information. The rain is actually coming down. The ground staff now bringing the covers on the field. It's not looking good, guys. I mean, it's not raining hard. A little bit of blue skies, but we also seen some cloud. These commentators spent about 5 minutes talking without updating us as it relates to what exactly was going on. So the rain has stopped playing, my viewers. That is what is going on. Yeah, we still have some blue skies, but hopefully the rain is just blowing across. Kyle Mayers seems as if he was, he's definitely ready to tee off on them. Look like TKR were stalling for rain. Hussein injury is big blow for TKR. Oh, Hussein is out injured. Jaja, that's not nice then, man. That's not nice at all. So the rain has started, guys. Kyle Mayers and Quinton de Kock, they have combined to get Barbados Royals off to a good start. And TKR being put on the back foot. Sunil Narayan being taken on in his first over. Kyle Mayers teeing off against him, showing that here what he can be scored against. So that is what is going on. Yeah, man, he teed off against Sunil Narayan. All right, captain, he will do anything his team favor. Kyle Mayers hit Sunil Narayan for first ball 6. Yeah, man, Sunil Narayan was put on the back foot from early as Kyle Mayers was looking to get off to a good start. All right, so for all the football fans on here, I don't know if we have any Chelsea fans, but Thomas Tuchel, the Chelsea coach, was actually sacked early this morning. They lost their opening Champions League game yesterday 1-0, and the owners of the club decided that they were going to part ways with him. So Thomas Tuchel has been sacked, and soon come back to the cricket, and they're actually holding talks with the Brighton coach, Graham Potter. Very, very good coach, my viewers. Not a high-profile coach as it relates to his name being up there, but those who watch the Premier League will tell you that this man gets his team to perform well. The only issue is that Chelsea just spent millions of dollars. They just spend quite a few. They spend a lot of money to bring in some signings, and that was the coach's, Thomas Tuchel's players. So the coach coming in will have to work with them. Why everywhere cricket plays, there has to be rain. I don't know. I bet St. Kitts blazing with sun right now. Yep, probably. Supernova said Chelsea crazy club. I thought they would have changed a little bit when Roman Abramovich left, but it's the same thing. Supernova 22, that poly attitude gave you a CPL trophy. He did not say that the attitude doesn't work sometime, but he's just saying that's his style. Top run score, all right. They will not find a better manager than Tuchel, says Supernova. I am not a fan of him. Especially, I think, I don't want to say it's too passionate, but I'm not a big fan of him. But he was getting results, though. He was definitely getting results. Just won the world, the Champions Trophy, Club World Cup, I think, and another trophy. So they could have given him some more time. although I haven't watched a single minute of the Prem this season. Why you joking around, Supernova? Premier League hot, man. All right, so for those who are just logging on, we have a rain delay, 49 without loss. Kyle Mayers in the high 30s, I think about 37. Quinton de Kock on 11. Raheem Cornwall, according to what Sheldon said, I haven't seen it. The Cornwall sustained a niggle and they don't want to risk him. So that is what is happening, guys. Same thing with Scott Parker from Bournemouth. They played Arsenal, City, and Liverpool, and they sacked him. What? Yeah, that sacking. I wasn't in favor of that sacking either. You know, especially I think the sacking came right after Liverpool scored 9 against them, but they couldn't have expected to win those games. But probably they were thinking that the team wasn't able to string at least 3 or 4 good passes together. But I personally think that coach, Scott Parker, they could have stuck with him a little bit. Sri Lanka beat India. Yeah, I saw the results, but I didn't see the game. I saw the results, but I didn't see the game at all. So that is what is happening, guys. Rain is the order of the day as Barbados Royals takes on the Trinbago Knight Riders. Rain is the order of the day. It has been a business for a while now, Sheldon. People invest in people, not spending money. Plus, you know. Yeah, so that is basically what is happening, guys. We are not sure. It wasn't raining too heavily, but the rain has stopped play. In the meantime, if you guys have actually found anybody that you want to put into the World Cup, the World Cup squad, you can go ahead and let me know and I will read it out for you guys, all right? There are a couple of certain players for me, you know, the Pooran, the Hetmaya, the Hussein, Kyle Mayers, King. You know, these are a couple of guys that I personally believe they are clear pick. You know, they are going to be selected, you know, but there are spots up for grabs. The last live show we did, we had a very fruitful conversation, very lively conversation as relates to whether or not Sunil Narayan, Andre Russell, and Evan Lewis should just walk back in the team to help us out with the World Cup. I mean, according to what people are saying, the World Cup is the pinnacle of the T20 cricket. So they probably want to bring them in to try and see. Sports to the Bone, how soon do you think we will have rain-resistant balls, bats, and pitches? I'm not too sure how soon we're going to have those. A lot of things would mean a lot of things will be changing. Similarly to how they are saying whether or not they should have stadiums that can be covered. They are going to be thinking about the fact that the playing conditions will be altered. Say, for example, one team was batting first. It was bright and sunny. Open, the covering open and all of that. And then the rain come down and the next team have to be batting under the thing with the stadium covered. Then it simply means that they are probably going to be playing in a different conditions. Ball might be swinging. The place is going to be a little bit more cool. So there are different conditions that people will have to say, okay, well, if the rain falls and we have to pull over the stadium cover, then so be it. You know, they are not going to go straight out for only coverage. So probably going to be a case where I would bat first, cover is open, and then when it's your time to bat, the rain comes and then we close it down. You know, it's going to be a total different playing condition. So I guess that is something that they're probably going to be thinking about. Fans saying boycott IPL cause BCC too arrogant. Experience, all right. CPL probably managed by Indians because all those hero brands sponsors from India. Remember, we have a couple of teams that are owned by IPL people, you know. Sports Bone, since you're a Man U fan, Threaten. Oh, since you're Man U fans threatened to destroy the stadium, the side is playing much better. I'm not too sure if the threat had anything to do with it because people would have gone further than threatening to do things to the stadium. I think the preseason work that the fans, that the players put in under this new coach is just bringing fruits now. I'm not saying we're already there. There are a couple more things that needs to be done, but there are a couple of things that has definitely changed. Getting Christian Eriksen in that midfield, who can pass the ball and you can call it on a dime. That has really changed. So you find that Bruno Fernandes is not dropping that deep, so he's up there to affect the game. Getting one of my favorite players out of the team, that's Paul Pogba. It hurts to say it because we know how much of a game changer he was or he could have been. But bringing in Christian, it might sound that way, but that is the best bit of business that the club would have done in my eyes for this transfer season. Bringing in Christian Eriksen for Paul Pogba. We wanted that person, that number 6, that is going to change the game, pass the ball and all of that. And Christian Eriksen is doing that. Pogba, the quality is there, but what can I say? He got quite a few years, and we can say that the team wasn't as strong as we would have wanted it and all of that. But Christian Eriksen has definitely shown his class. He's Premier League proven and all of that. So there are a couple of things that have changed. The front three, Rashford, Sancho, and those guys, they are putting in more work in terms of pressing. So things going. Rafael Varane and Martinez, the two centre backs, doing things also. Kyle Mears is better not outscore King in CPL. Hope he can do that in World Cup, says Mr. Casanova. Have a better question. Which players are in jeopardy of losing their spot? For me, Walsh, Junior, Devon Thomas, Brooks, Paul, Shepherd under pressure to perform. Yeah, these guys were never safe, as they like to say. They are probably on the bubble. Shamar Brooks would need a couple of good performances, yes, but I think he's still in the selector's mind because they like to talk about a player that will anchor, and he hasn't done too badly at the international scene recently, so they are going to be thinking about that. Walsh and Thomas, if those guys don't perform well, they're not going to make it. If Pollard doesn't perform throughout CPL, I wonder if he gets a place too. I think with or without performance, he's in. Yeah, Ola is probably going to be in. Supernova, we're talking about Ross Naran. We taking Hola. If we are taking Ruslan Naran, we taking Hola, says Javid. Manchester United will win Europa League. Well, that's a good way to qualify for the Champions League next season. Javid, I'm still not sure about Naran. I'm still not sure. Naran will want to go if he didn't play with Bravo Gales. Polly Rampal was there last year. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Also, was it coincidence that they were delaying to bowl and then the rain came right away? Someone had said the same thing in the comment section, Sashin, that Pollard being the cheeky and smart captain as he is, probably he was, he basically did that to break the momentum and to try and see if they could regroup. Naran hasn't played a World Cup since 2010, says. All right. It was obvious what they were doing, and foolish umpires didn't even. Supernova, the rain, I was here seated and I was saying, why are the commentators just talking, and the cameramen showing the fans that we're not seeing any cricket? And it's not like they were replacing the ball went for 6 or anything, because they were like 3.5. There were 5 deliveries in the over. 5 deliveries in the over. So they had 1 ball to complete the over, and then they were just there grouping up and talking until the rain came. They could have completed that over. Maybe they could have started another over even before the rains came. But as I said, we don't know. We don't know what that was all about. Not sure what that was all about, but it definitely was not a good look at all. Sachin said Pollard with his dirty tactics again. Pollard always doing things. I mean, it's it will go down to the fine. They will go down. They will use a fine teeth comb and they will say, listen, it's not against the law to do this or to do that, but it's definitely against the spirit of the game. You understand? It is the umpire's job to say, all right, gentlemen, move this along, or they can apply whatever penalty. But as we know, some players like to toe the line in terms of going on that fine line between breaking the laws and also playing against the spirit of the game. How much goals Manchester United strikers will score this season, English League and Europa League? Says Chad. I'm not too sure. Someone had asked me earlier how many goals I think Rashford will score in the Premier League this season, and I had said that he's probably going to score maybe about 11 and assist a couple. You understand? I am not saying more than that because I think in a couple of games he is going to be playing on the outside, and a couple of the games he's going to be playing down the middle. I'm not too sure who's going to be scoring 20 goals, 21 goals in the Premier League for us, but I think the goals are going to be shared around. Rashford, probably Ronaldo will get a few. If Ronaldo doesn't leave in January, Sancho will chip in with a couple. And so not sure if we're going to have a high scoring season though. Also, Sports Bone looks like Rashford has finally realized he's a footballer again. Yeah, Rashford was probably worrying about taking over, becoming prime minister or something. I don't know if he was thinking about becoming the prime minister or what, but yeah, remember he had an injury last time. I think it was a shoulder injury, and when he recovered, it seems as if he was too complacent. He wasn't running, he wasn't doing anything, he wasn't passing the ball. Under this manager now, Rashford is definitely stepping it up because this manager is not afraid to drop anybody. Are not play. When they asked him about Cristiano Ronaldo, what he said is that he did not have a preseason. He's not up to speed with the other players. He's not in terms of what to do on or off the ball, he's not up there as yet because he didn't have a preseason. And you and I will know that Ronaldo is fitter than all of those players. But the principle of the thing is that he did not do preseason. He was pushing for a move. The team was putting together and trying to gel. So you don't just walk back in the team because your name is Ronaldo and mash up the manager's plan. So the manager is probably taking his time to integrate him back into the squad. All right, Supernova say that play will resume in 5 minutes. Okay, sounds good. Manchester United will win a cup this season. I'm not getting ahead of myself. You understand? Because I still see where a couple of changes needs to be made, where we need to make a couple more changes, but not going to go as far as say we're going to win a cup as yet. Yeah, still probably not there as yet, but yeah. So back to the cricket now, guys. As it relates to this game, I want Maris to go crazy on them now. Hit at least 3 sixes in a row. Says Sachin. Is every over. He is there. Shelan said the PSG coach is a bad man. He told the big three that they have to sit. Yeah. I mean, one could say that he was rotating. Rashford will England team for the World Cup 2022, says Chad. All right, let us see. So as we said just now, the game will resume in 5 minutes time. For those who are just coming on, we had a rain delay. Barbados batting first, 49 without loss. Kyle Mayers on 37 nothings and Quinton de Kock on 11. All right, so we have too many egos for their own good. You know what's going to be really sad and shameful if PSG don't at least go to the finals or win the Champions League. They have Neymar, Messi, Mbappe, they would have gone and recruited Sergio Ramos, all sort of things, I personally think that Manchester City now has what it takes to go all the way. I don't know if the coach Pep Guardiola is going to do some madness in the finals as usual, bench Erling Haaland and probably ask one of his centre backs to play forward. He always comes up with some weird stuff, but this Erling Haaland, the only way to stop him is if he's injured. There are certain strikers that, people like Zlatan, Erling Haaland, Lewandowski, Suarez, those guys will score in any league. So let us see how it will work. I don't know how many, while we are waiting on the cricket to resume, guys, I don't know how many persons on here follow boxing, but Tyson Fury, he has apparently offered Anthony Joshua a fight this year. And as we would probably know, Anthony Joshua just lost a fight maybe 2 weeks ago. So Tyson Fury has actually offered him a chance, to fight before the end of the year, and he's offering him the purse of 60-40. So 60% of the earnings would go to Tyson Fury and 40 to Anthony Joshua. So for the boxing fans that want to know a little bit about that, that's what's going. Since the coach running things, 24 goals in 6 games. That's what the PSG. I think the biggest change is Neymar. I don't know. Neymar started playing some football, man. Neymar playing some football. I don't know how many persons saw the assist for the goal yesterday that he gave Kylian Mbappe, the one that he scooped it over. That was pretty good. Chad says, my name is Chad. Press code. I will be back in Brazil in the World Cup 2022. All right, Chad, I hear you. So we are up and running again, guys. 49 without loss. We are back live. Hold on, peeps. So we are here again. Ravi Rampal and Karen Pollard trying to cook up something. Trying to cook up a plan to get Kyle Mayers out. Generally speaking, after a rain break, batsmen tend to lose their concentration and tend to get out. There might be a little bit ball might be skidding on a little bit more. So let us see. Ravi Rampal is set to finish up. Finish up is over number 4. That is 3.5 overs in, and we have Kyle Mayers and Quinton de Kock at the crease. So Ravi Rampal will be bowling to Quinton de Kock to finish up this one. It's a ball that is bowled on the half side, on the half stump. Just played it into the cover, and there is no run. So the game is back on, guys. End of over number 4, 49 without loss. 49 without loss. That is what is going on in terms of the game. Guys, you know that I don't pause the live on many occasions to tell it to like the thing. So I'm going to ask you to go ahead and like up the live. If you are on and you have not liked the live, it's pretty easy. There's a top button that looks like this at the bottom of the screen. Just go ahead and press it. Once you press it, you like the video. All that is going to do, it's going to help to push out the video so YouTube can recommend it to more persons. So those who are on YouTube and they are not aware that we are live, they will be able to see that. Sachin says 70 plus runs off this power play. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's not far-fetched, but maybe not. Shellan say refuse to take another defeat at the hands of Supernova. You guys know where I stand. I don't have anything personal against the TKR team, but on paper they are a pretty strong team. So I like when other teams go there and deal with them. Not saying that Barbados is not strong on paper also, but the established players that they have there at TKR, definitely would want to see them get beaten. So Terrence Hines has started, guys. 4.1 overs in. Oh, so he's 30 also. Ooh, Jesus Christ. So Terrence Hines is 30 also, guys. would have played quite a few games for Trinidad, but as you can imagine, he hasn't played for West Indies, so he's here operating now, bowling, and this one is oh man, just a single. So the 50 partnership is up, guys. 50 without loss, third consecutive 50 partnership based on what Darren Ganga is saying here. Supernova say he would take 66 from this power play. So 50 without loss, Kyle Mears and Quinton Ducker doing the work for them. Terrence Hines' first 2 deliveries have actually been down the leg side so far. And I can tell you he definitely does not want to bowl that sort of line to Quinton Ducker because he's pretty good when it comes on to swiveling and hitting the ball over the square leg boundary. So he will definitely want to try and keep it in front of the batsman. Same thing that I was talking. Well, the fielder is down there, so just a single goes up to 51 without loss. 51 without loss. Good 50 stances, Sheldon. Who's gonna break this partnership for you, Sheldon? Who you think will break this partnership? You think it's gonna take Narayan to come back to break this partnership? You think it's going to take Narayan or Russell to come on to break this partnership? So Quinton is 12 from 8. Here he goes again. Kyle Mears stands and deliver, picks it up over the boundary for 6. Terrence Hines definitely not off to a good start at all. First 3 deliveries down the leg side. The 4th one being short, just round about the Kyle Mears hip, picked it up for 6. The pace isn't there to be doing that. Pooran playing today, looking out for that, Ducks. Yeah, man, Pooran is there. I'm almost certain I saw him on the field earlier. So it's now 57 without loss, 4.4 overs. So Trinbago Knight Riders being put on the back foot here, guys. Kyle Mears striking it at over 220. Next one down the leg side, just clips it. And there is 1 run. So definitely a good start for the Royals. They are going to be looking to push on as far as possible, probably up to the 10th over. They are asking what's going to happen when when Rakim Carnwall is fit again, if he opens or slots in the middle order. I think Kyle Mears definitely has to open. Sorry, not Kyle Mears, Rakim Carnwall. What's going to happen when Rakim Carnwall gets fit? If he's going to slot in back at the top or in the middle order. I personally think Carnwall has to bat when the power play is on. Quinton can run a lot of quick singles. He will find the boundary just the same. So he can probably bat further down than what Rakim Carnwall will be able to do. Casanova said Barbados needs upwards of 180 to 190 to take this game. Well, they have gotten off to a good start, so let us see. Sheldon says Pollard might have to do it himself, although I don't know if his knee is completely healed. All right, so the question was who will come on to break this partnership. Sheldon saying maybe Pollard will have to do it himself. Well, Sunil Narayan is back, and I can tell you that is the sole purpose of him coming back now to try and break this partnership. You understand? So the first over, I think, went for 10. He's going to be bowling to Quinton Ducker. Excuse me. He's going to be bowling to Quinton Ducker to try and break this partnership, but the batsmen are looking quite comfortable. They don't need to take any risk against Sunil. That is exactly why Pollard brought him back on to try and buy a wicket in the last over of the power play. That is exactly why. Why these guys keep on moving the game so slow? Sure, these guys keep on delaying the game. Supernova say I need O'Shane to lick off some heads with some aggressive bowling. Yeah, that would be nice. Imagine O'Shane going up against Ruslan Pooran. That should be a good watch. While C is not playing, not in the lineup. Well, they apparently they chose to go with Hines, Rampal, and Phillips, Anderson Phillips as their three out and out seamers. So I guess that's what's going on there. The rain is not falling, and these guys keep on wasting the time. Jesus Christ. Shellan says, I'm just happy that Quinton de Kock is not in prime form. Doesn't take much to get that man in prime form, though, no, Sheldon. Can someone tell me what is happening? This guy spent about 5 minutes. Here comes Narayan now to bowl to Quinton. First one is just played into the leg side for a single. So 60 without loss, guys. 60 without loss. Two generals just taking over in the commentary box in Ian Bishop and Danny Marissa. Sheldon says have been expensive since the 60. So Narayan goes to Kyle Mayers. Straight back to Narayan, and there is no run. So 60 without loss. Narayan here to definitely break this partnership. Come on, Kyle Mayers, don't fall for the trap. Wide outside the half stump, slash from Kyle Mayers, go through to be taken by the keeper. Don't fall for the trap. Don't fall for the trap. It's the batsman. It's the batsman this time, though. Quinton de Kock has a problem with this. Oh, sides. Okay. Oh, the side screen wasn't changed. Heard West Indies will not have to qualify for 2023 World Cup. Sure about that? So 60 without loss, guys. Kyle Mayer still on 45. Quinton de Kock 14. Sunil Narayan. Not at that ball there, trying to build some pressure. That's all they need to do. They got a good start in the power play. Just watch, see out Narayan if you can get 4. Well, so far they got 1 after first delivery and then 4 dot balls after. So obviously they're not going to get, oh, that's a quicker ball. So a single off that over, power play finish. This Barbados were 60 without loss. So the plan to bring back Narayan in the power play here to try and pick a wicket did not work. The batsmen were very cautious, albeit it seems as if we're going to have a little bit of poly. Seems as if the batsmen knew exactly what Pollard was trying to do. So Pollard is now taking his run up, guys. We are going to be seeing the former West Indies captain and former West Indies player, Kieran Pollard, going up against 2 guys that are expected to continue pressing. So will the trickery of Pollard pay off, or will Pollard be taken out of the attack? Not very often do we see batsmen taking on Pollard and hitting him out of the attack. But Kyle Mayers is not backing down from anyone right now. So let us take a look at how things will work in terms of this one here. So Pollard warming up, guys. As Sheldon said just now, it might be a case where Pollard will need to come on and try and take the wicket himself, try and break the partnership. So the first one is a wide one outside the half stump. Quinton de Kock chases it, goes through to be taken by the keeper. So Pollard will be operating with his little cutters, his slower delivery and all of that. So the first one was outside the half stump, Quinton de Kock stepping across and trying to cut it, but ball went through to be taken by the keeper. 60 without loss, 6.1 overs. Kieran Pollard, second delivery off the over, outside the half stump. Jesus Christ, another single. So that is it where Pollard is concerned, guys. He has always been very economical in terms of how he bowls. So they are definitely going to be trying to go after him. because Narayan still has a couple more overs to go. So you definitely want to get these guys. Come on, Quinton, get Kyle Mears on the strike. Another that ball. Kyle Mears should get picked for T20 World Cup. I think Kyle Mears is probably the first choice opener right now alongside Brandon King. So another dot ball from Pollard that was too close to Quinton de Kock as he tried to cut it. So Pollard pulling it back nicely here. That is all you needed to do, Quinton. Try and stroke the ball, get a single, and let Kyle Mears go back on strike. So Pollard doing extremely well. Four deliveries in, and he has only given away 1 run so far. So that is how it is going, guys. Karen Pollard, he has actually started off pretty well. Nice delivery. Nice little finish there by Kyle Mears to get that one for 4. So that one was pretty close to the off stump. Kyle Mears just basically tweaked it a little bit, run it down past the keeper. Let me see. So this was pretty close. He did not try to cut the ball too much. He just basically opened the face of the bat and guided to the left of the keeper, and it went racing down to the boundary for 4. So Kyle Mears looking quite comfortable as Pollard looked to finish off this over. And it goes. So Kyle Mears trying to play the same shot, cut after it, and went through to be taken by the keeper. No runs scored. So 5 runs coming after that. Pollard's over. Guess we are going to be seeing him again for our next one. The Barbados Royals 65 without loss. They have soaked up quite a few dot balls, maybe about 9 or 10 dot balls in the last couple of overs. So they definitely want to try and go. So a little bit of pressure was built up in that Pollard's over. One of 2 things will happen in this Hines over. Terence Hines is coming back. One of 2 things will happen. Either he's going to pick up a wicket or he's going to go for a lot of runs. The batsmen are definitely going to be looking to pick it up, make up for the runs that they did not get against Narayan and Pollard just now. So either they will miscue something and get out, or this bowler is definitely going to feel it. So that is exactly how it's going to go, guys. Let me try and get comfortable. Yeah. So it's Terence Hines to operate again, guys. 65 without loss. Kyle Mears is currently on 49 from 28. Quinton de Kock is still there with him, so they are looking to bring this score up. The first one is swept away for 4. Jesus Christ, by Quinton de Kock. Very, very good. So this one, he just stepped across the half stump and just flicked it to the leg side. And, well, 6? Jesus Christ, what a shot. My goodness. What a shot, man. So Terence Hines going outside the half stump. Quinton de Kock just placed his right foot across the half stump and just flicked it over the leg side for 6. Jesus Christ, what a shot, man. Will Brooks be back up batsman for T20 since? Ooh. Wide outside the half stump, Quinton de Kock just open the blades and it goes down to the boundary for another 4. Will Brooks be back up batsman for T20 World Cup since it's part of white ball team? More than likely. I mean, as I said, you know, the West Indies like the idea of having a so-called anchor, and he was doing pretty well at the international level, you know, in white ball cricket, so it's a possibility. Sheldon says, this is what we will miss. A captain can put the team on back while we Hold on. So white ball. So Sheldon is saying that a captain can put the team on his back while we are in the field. Well, yeah, but remember, not all captains are bowlers, so Pooran just need to step it up. All right, so that's another four there. All right, so another 50 there for Kyle Mayers, guys. West Indies should with Andre Fletcher as backup batsman, having played in Big Bash League and also good form. So Levens is saying that West Indies should bring Fletcher. Sheldon said, "Come on, TK, pull this back." I'm not too sure how much they're going to be able to pull it back. As I said earlier, before this over started, is either Hines was going to pick up a wicket or he was going to go for some runs. Because Pollard and Sunil Narayan just bowled a couple of that balls. Narayan 5 and Pollard probably 3 or 4. So probably 9 that balls between Pollard and Narayan in the last couple of overs. So the batsmen are definitely looking to go on the front foot and press. So 7.5 overs in, guys, 76 without loss. Barbados Royals, they would have dropped off the pace somewhat, but they are still pressing on. Trinbago Knight Riders fighting to break this partnership. I am giving you guys the live coverage, but I am a little bit biased in terms of this thing here, because I want the Barbados Royals to take this one. Especially my reason is not because of rivalry or anything. My reason is pretty simple. They have a good team on paper. They have Russell him decide for break his neck and gone over there. So I want to get some whipping. You understand? No, Sheldon don't want that in about. Want to get some whipping, man. So Kyle Mayer is getting another 50, my peeps. Pollard is back, and this one is slapped over the infield from Quinton de Kock down to the boundary for 4. Mr. Casanova said, TK are getting licks. We like it. So Pollard here trying to break this partnership with one outside the off stump. Quinton de Kock just got to the pitch of the ball and whacked it down to the boundary for 4. So another boundary there. So Pollard, 81 without loss, guys. Quinton de Kock picking it up a little bit, 29 from 20. So Mayers 50 from 29. So the tempo is definitely going well. Pollard just adjusting the field a little bit to try and see how he's going to get one of these guys out. And this one is just tugged into the leg side for a single by Quinton de Kock. So 82 without loss, guys. 8.2 overs. Pollard 1.2 over in 10 runs given away, looking to break this partnership. So here comes Pollard to bowl to Kyle Mayers, who is looking to tee off. He has gotten across that 50-run mark. He's going to be looking to get some more runs. This one is on the back foot. Well, he back drives this one. Fielder comes in and there is just 1 run. These guys never choose to do any cutting with the weed whacker until I am on the live. So quite a few other few guys to come, guys. Thomas is left to come, Miller is to come, Bash is to come, Azam. Quite a few guys that can hit the ball left to come. It's a possibility that that David Miller will come in next just to make sure that he continue the momentum. You understand? So 84 without loss, 8.4 overs in, and Pollard operating another single. Pollard is definitely trying to pull it back. Sheldon said TKR have the batting to chase any score. Yeah. But Barbados also have the bowling lineup that can probably defend the score that they will set. But you are on something though, Sheldon. That is the reason why quite a few persons wanted to see this game, because Trinbago definitely have a couple of players there that are expected to chase down whatever score is posted. So let us just keep a close eye on it. So with 9 overs down, 85 without loss, they have definitely pulled it back somewhat. With 11 overs to go, Barbados Royals should be looking to try and get another 100 runs. It might seem far-fetched, but they should be pressing that much to try and get another 100 runs. So 85 without loss, 2 extras so far, 9 overs in. Barbados Royals off to a good start. Kyle Mayer is 52 from 31. Quinton de Kock is 31 from 23. And Andre Russell is the next man that is going to try to break this partnership. So Russell is going to be trying to break this partnership. Let us see how he will operate. Mystery of Akil Hussein is missing. I think they say that he's injured. So Russell bowling to Kyle Mayers, quick outside the half stump, and Kyle Mayers slashed it into the offside, and there is no run. So it's 85 without loss, guys. 9.1 over. Trinbago Knight Riders searching for a wicket. Barbados Royals looking to push on as hard and as fast as possible. So that is what is going on in this game, my peeps. It has slowed down somewhat as Andre Russell looks to bowl to Kyle Mayers, goes on the front foot and slaps this one, and the catch is taken in the covers. So Andre Russell is the man. He has broken the partnership. Pace on the ball. Kyle Mayers looking to do a basically back drive, went straight to point, not in the covers, to actually point. He was at point, and Colin Monroe grabs that one. So another Russell breakthrough. Let me see them chase down 190. Then if they can make up to 110 without as they can get close to 200. Hussein was injured in the first game. Andre the Superman Russell with the breakthrough again. Yeah, yes man, wicket for. So yeah, so they are now under the water break, guys. The wicket was taken in over number 10. So instead of completing the over, they are just going to take the break. Andre Russell proving to be the man once again, getting that important breakthrough. Not the first time we would have seen Russell coming through to take a breakthrough like that. Javid says, I worry for the Royals. Middle over batsman doesn't seem to string. I mean, David Miller, if he comes and tees off in this game, then they should be good. If Quinton is able to bat another 6 overs, things should be looking good. If he stays there for another 6, 7 overs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's saying that the batsman coming in the middle overs probably won't be too strong. But David Miller, if he comes in and he gets in, he'll probably hit a good ball. You know, so definitely going to be interesting to see how this one goes. So Sheldon says, Sachin, you are supporting TKR players, Narayan and Russell. You're KKR players. So supporting his IPL players. All I want is a good game, guys. Not very often I get a chance to be home to watch the morning games. So all I want is a good game. You know, one Barbados getting close to 185, 190, and then Trinbago Knight Riders going close to chasing it, if not chasing it down. I just want a good game. That's why Guyana Amazon Rollers will take league, says Javid. I want Narayan to do something special, says Lovens. Well, he has 2 more overs in the bank to do whatever special to do, you know, to do something special. His first over went for 10, his second over went for 1. Rampal, 2 overs went for 26. So Andre Russell continuing in his first over, 3rd delivery, going to be bowled to David Miller. Woo! A good lifting delivery. Short ball there. Pacey delivery to David Miller to welcome him to the crease from Andre Russell. Goes through to be taken by the keeper. So David Miller is here, guys. What a delivery from Russell, man. Well directed. Miller going down on one knee and just giving it. Yeah. Very good delivery there from Andre Russell. So Miller gets off the mark there. That was a good delivery, man. So Colin Munro taking an excellent catch at point to get rid of Kyle Mayers, trying to force the ball off the basically standing and deliver, trying to carve it through the point region, and it went straight to Colin Munro, who had safe pair of hands. Sheldon says this is also the ground where Pollard scores runs. Let me just say from now, Pollard will not score any runs today, Sheldon. Pollard will not score any runs today. Pollard averages 50 at St. Lucia ground. Kyle Mayers got out of the bowling of Andre Russell. Catch was taken by Colin Munro. So Sachin and Sheldon seems as if they're backing Pollard to get some runs today. I am backing Pollard not to get any runs. Funny enough, I think, you know who I think going to get some runs today? Narayan and Pooran. I think Narayan and Pooran going to get some runs today. So Russell completes his over guys, giving away, what's that, 4 runs and taking 1 wicket. So that's a good first over from Russell. They have pulled it back dramatically, 89 for 110 overs. They still need to try and up the tempo to get get them to a good score. So you mean you would not get a chance to bat? Sheldon is saying the only way Pollard don't make any runs today is if he don't get a chance to bat. That means the other players will hit off the runs. I hear you, Sheldon. I hear you, Sheldon. I hear you. So David Miller just new to the crease, 3 from 3. Quinton McCock, 32 from 24. And Kyle Mears was just dismissed. So Karen Pollard operating to bowl. To Quinton McCock advances down the pitch. Pollard just pulls it back, and there is just a single. So 2 bowlers bowling that are putting on some pressure, Russell and Pollard. So the batsmen will have to make up their mind. TKR need to set up the game nice for Pollard. Still believe in Pollard, says Lovens. So 90 for 1, guys. Pollard bowling to Miller. And there's another dot ball. Come on, David Miller. Come on, man. We haven't seen you in a while hitting anything. I'm not too sure. You guys saw the notice early this morning that Alex Hales has been brought back into the England team for the World Cup. Wax on, wax off says Pollard only gets picked in teams. Only get picks in team these days because of his name, not because of his performance. What says you about that, Sheldon? What says you about that? What says you? Kevin's Herman. Loven said David Miller is actually in form. When I say I haven't seen him hitting any ball, now we're talking about the dangerous David Miller hitting consecutive half centuries. Why? Come on, man. Come on, Barbados. Come on, Barbados. So 91 for 1, guys. 10.3 overs. Pollard and Andre Russell really pulling things back. Really pulling things back, guys. So that fast start that Barbados got off to, Pollard and Andre Russell basically trying to cancel that out as we speak. So it's 94 for 1, guys. 94 for 1. 10.5 overs in. Lovin said, thought Alex Hales would never play for England again. I'm almost certain Alex Hales is the man that I saw that they announced Alex Hales will be replacing Johnny Bairstow, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. I'm almost certain. Yeah. Yeah, Alex Hales has been recalled. I am almost certain he has been recalled to replace Johnny Bairstow in the squad because Bairstow is out injured. Sachin said I was praying for Hales to return to England. Seems as if Sachin is a powerful prior warrior and he is now back in form. Yeah. Alex Hales is very good batsman. They are saying. I don't know what is going on with the game, guys. It keeps on. So quite a few teams are actually naming their World Cup squad. West Indies is still yet to go ahead and name their squad. I'm not too sure what we're waiting on. We're probably waiting to see if a couple of the guys playing in the CPL will come up with some miraculous performance and they can say, yeah, let us include these guys in the squad. Not too sure if that is what they are waiting on, but they need to go ahead and name the squad so the West Indies supporters can know exactly where we stand in terms of who will be representing us. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get the game back up. Oh, you say Miller just smashed Russell? I trying to bring up at the game. The ideal thing, as I said, is for Barbados Royals to get as close as possible to 180, 190, and that will definitely give Trinbago Knight Riders something to chase. You know, Sheldon said that whatever score is made, Trinbago Knight Riders have the batting to chase it down. So, you know, Barbados Royals should be looking to get pretty close to 180, 190. I mean, the last couple of overs bowled by Russell, obviously before he got smashed by Miller just now, would have picked things back a little bit. So that is definitely something that those couple of overs would have helped them somewhat. I don't know what's going on, guys. Now I have to try and pull up the game on my phone. Somebody update to the score, update on the score real quick, guys, as I get the game back up. Somebody drop in the score real quick. Update on the score, guys. Hold on. What's the score session? Okay. 108. 108 for one after 12. All right, that is still good going. Need to pick it up a little bit, pick up the pace a little bit more though. So that's the last update on the score. So Quinton is there. As I said, if he's able to bat another 3-4 overs, then Barbados should definitely be looking at well over 150. Earlier we were talking about 180, 190, but it doesn't seem as if they are going to be getting that. Sachin is saying with Miller there now, they might 190 might be on the cards. Casanova say need to press on the gas to get some more runs. We were saying that 180, 190 was actually going to be on the card pretty easily, but at the rate at how things going right now, we're not too sure about that. You know, they definitely need to step it up, as you are saying, to try and see how close they can get to that score. But with these two guys still at the crease, anything is possible. You know, these guys would have proven over the years that they are pretty good when it comes on to closing off innings. So we might still be getting something from them in the latter part. It doesn't matter. We want them to get the runs, you know, because Sheldon said Trinbago Night Riders can chase anything that they get. So we want a good game on our hands. So we definitely want them to get as close as possible to that 190 mark.
Good roll so far. Robbie Rampor was expensive.
All right, here we go.
So 113 for 1. So that is what is going on there. 113 for 1. There we go. You guys are able to hear me now, right? So that one, Pooran trying to take a catch on the boundary, juggled it, and that. Hold on, let me see. So the last ball of Pollard's over there, Pooran on the boundary. While Pooran under pressure, boy. Pooran under pressure. Pooran under pressure. So 117 for 1, 13 overs down. David Miller 20 from 14. Quinton the Cock 43 from 31. So Quinton trying to take this innings as deep as possible to see if he will be able to get the team up to a respectable total. Sunil Narayan is back, bowls, and this one they just get a single off that one. So the last ball of Pollard's over, Pooran on the boundary there, was about to take that catch. What on earth was that, Pooran? Jesus Christ. Oh, so Pooran was apparently trying to set himself in this way that he would probably see the boundary, but he could have just stand and reverse cup and catch the ball. Oh boy. That wasn't looking too good at all, Pooran. That definitely was looking too good. So 118 for 1, guys. 28 that ball so far. So 119 for 1, 13.3 overs. Almost had a run out there, but ooh, leading edge from Sunil Narayan off the bat of David Miller. and there is another single. So 120 for one. 120 for one. So 120 for one, guys. Sunil Narayan operating, and it's skied by Quinton the cut. The keeper circles and takes the catch. So there goes who was that? Was that Quinton the cut? So Quinton goes. Tim Cypher circles and takes the catch. So another breakthrough. 120 for two. So Sunil Narayan proving to be the so another Narayan once again proving to be the breakthrough. So Quinton the Cock goes for 44. Barbados definitely not looking as if they are going to get up to that 180 mark. Khan is now to the crease. Azam Khan. So if Pollard was contemplating bowling Kyrie Pierre, I am almost certain that that decision is not going to worry with that decision again, because this man I think has one of the highest, if not the highest, strike rate against spin bowling in terms of how he strikes the ball. So Pollard might need to adjust his thoughts as it relates to bringing on another spinner. So Azam Khan comes to the crease. All right, so Narayan with one delivery to go, bows to Miller, and this one is just another single. So Narayan finishes his third over, 3 for 15, one wicket, right? Three overs, 15 runs, 1 wicket. So that is what is going on with Sunil Narayan right there. So what are you guys saying? The partnership between Quinton, the decision to open with Quinton de Kock and Kyle Mayers, did it pay off or what, guys? Did it pay off? Seeing that both men got off to a start and then got out, none were able to really bat deep in the innings. Do you guys think it paid off? I mean, apparently they didn't have any other option because according to what I'm hearing, Rakim Carnwall is out injured. So Anderson Phillip is back to bowl to David Miller. And just a single there. So once again, Narayan proving to be, come on. What type of shot? All right, 121 for 2 after 14. We should aim for 180. Yeah. I mean, Yeah, I mean the idea is to try and get that, but the fact that David Miller is still at the crease, so hopefully they will be able to get all the way up to that. It's not like he's firing so far, but they should be able to get pretty close to that, in my opinion.
So here, Riley Rousseau, ball striking above 150 against spin, minimum of 500 runs since 20.
124 for two, 14.4 overs in. The boundaries are proving very difficult to come by. So I was trying to pull up at the game on the next device, guys. So my attention is fully back to the live now. So 124 for two. Anderson Phillip looking to finish off his second over pretty strong to bowl to Azim, and this, oh, what a delivery, goes through to be taken by the keeper there. Supernova say if Big Rock and Azam Khan had a 6 hitting competition, who would win? It depends on the type of bowling, but I think Rakim Karnwal would be the man. I think Rakim Karnwal would be the man, but as we would have heard, when it comes on to batting spin, Azim Khan has a very, very high strike rate. Rakim Karnwal is usually very good. Ooh, here he goes. That's a long six from Azim Khan. Rakim Karnwal is very strong at playing the pace. Probably not too strong against the spin, but I think Karnwal would take that 6 hitting competition. So at the end of over number 15, guys, 130 for two. 5 overs remaining. They should definitely be looking to get pretty close to 175, 180 to try and put up a good fight against this Trinbago Knight Riders team. It never changes, Tyrone. As I always say, if you're in America, you can watch it on Willow TV. Those in the Caribbean, I guess it's on Sports Max. I assume probably ESPN, but I am watching it on VIP Box Sports. So they are, you can see it on that. So Anderson Phillip there missing his length, and Azim Khan just picking that one up for a mighty heave. Azam Khan would win 6 competition for me, says Lovens. Supernova say, I agree, I'm taking Karnwal. Yeah, man, I would probably go with Karnwal. Dave, I would probably go with Karnwal. So we're into the last 5. Sunil Narayan trying to finish up his last over. What they need to do is try and get at least 7 from this over. 6, 7, at least a run a ball or a little bit better, and don't lose a wicket. That's all they need to do. And then they can look to target the other batsmen, the other bowlers, sorry. 130 for 2 after 15, 180, please, says Supernova. They should be able to get it, only way to defeat this batting monster, that is TKR. They should be able to get it once they try and oh boy. Once they don't lose any wicket against Sunil Narayan. Azim Khan, please don't try anything fancy against Narayan. We know you have the second highest strike rate since 2020 against spinners, but you don't need to try anything fancy. So 131 for 2, guys. Sunil Narayan bowling to Azim Khan. And this one he goes to try and whack, but Pollard comes in off the long on boundary, and there is only 1 run. So 132 for 2, guys. I must admit, Trinbago Knight Riders, they have definitely pulled it back pretty good. Trinbago Knight Riders have definitely pulled this game back pretty well. Lovin says, come on, Narayan, pick hoping for another wicket. All right, David Miller, reverse sweep. And there is just a single. That's all they need to do. Just play orthodox shots to Narayan. Try and get, they have 2, 3, 4 so far. 2 deliveries to go. Try and get 2 more runs off Narayan's over. And then you zoom in on the other overs. Don't allow him to get any runs at all. Don't allow him to get any wicket in the last 2 deliveries. Another single there from David Miller. That is 2. They got 2 off that. So 136 for 2 guys, 15.5 overs in. Are we still aiming for 180, 190? Narayan with his last delivery. Miller sweeps and gets 2. All right, so so Narayan, that is it for Narayan, guys. 1 wicket for 23 runs, 4 overs, right? 4 overs, 1 for 23. So Sunil Narayan is finished. Shellan says 180 is a losing total on this pitch. All right, Shellan, I hear you. And based on what is going on, it's a strong possibility that they might not even get the 180. So Shellan, let me ask you a question. If St. Kitts, if Barbados gets to that 180 or 175 and Trinbago Knight Riders, they are not able to chase it down, what would you then say about the Knight Riders? If you say that it's 180 is a losing score on this pitch, say for argument's sake they get the 180, right? And Trinbago Knight Riders are not able to chase it down. What would you classify that Trinidad team as now? Pierre didn't bowl as yet. Yeah. Because of how the batsmen took on the spinner Sunil Narayan in the first part, they just didn't worry to bowl Kyrie Pierre. I'm not too sure if they're going to even bowl him now with Azim Khan at the wicket. With Azam Khan at the wicket. Supernova say, all right, we need 36 from the last 3. 36 is what? 18. So 36 from 18. That is not asking for too much. They should be able to get that. Ravi Rampal, 2 overs for 24 runs, no wicket. Loven says Narayan didn't do too bad. No, Narayan did pretty well. His first over went for 10, and then the next 3 overs went for maybe only 13 or something like that. So he did extremely well. These guys operate in the side screen. They are not paying attention to the game at all. So 138 for 2 guys, 16 overs in. Kyrie Pierce still yet to bowl. TK would have a bad day, which happens. I hear you, boss. I hear you. So it wouldn't be that Barbados just had an excellent day, making only 180 and then defending it. It has to be that Trinidad had a bad day. It could be just some excellent bowling from Barbados. Has to be. Once it's 180 and Trinidad don't chase it, it has to be a bad day. It can't be the next team performing well, eh? I hear you, Sheldon. So 139 for 2. Ravi Rampal operating, walks across the wicket and smashes this one. It just gets it down for a single. So runs not coming at all. Shellan says Pollard 4 overs for 28 was impressive in the context of the match. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I didn't even realize that he completed 4 so quickly. It's not bad at all. It's not bad. Especially seeing that we haven't had especially seeing that we haven't seen him in a while. Not only TKR, but we are talking about this game. That is why I'm talking about TKR, bro. That's why I'm talking about TKR and Barbados. That this is the game that we are talking about. This is the game that we are watching now. So 140 for 2, 16.1 over in. Miller 32 from 24. Azam Khan 9 from 6. Ravi Rampal operating. Balls to David Miller. This one, he just clips it. There's a man under fine leg boundary. And there is 1 run. Also, Sports Tribune, since not a lot watching right now, it's been 7 months so far. What do you like and dislike the USA so far? I'm sure the traffic over there is crazy. I mean, the traffic isn't that bad based on where I am situated, but I have settled in pretty nicely. The only thing I really miss is the not being able to oh boy. Ravi Rampal goes full as Khan smashes it back over his head into over the boundary for 6. I mean, it's pretty good. The only thing I really miss is not being able to go and play some cricket, to go to and watch some soccer and or some football and things like that. But generally speaking, I'm good. I mean, work is occupying most of the time, but we're good. JT and St. Lucia King should also be able to chase 180 on this pitch. Yeah, I mean, with the batting line, what I'm saying in a Sheldon, the batting line of that whichever team has, they might be able to chase a particular score on any given day, but it doesn't necessarily mean they would have failed if they are not able to score it. Fail in the sense that the batsmen, it could be a case where the bowlers from the other team performed extremely well, even though it was a quote-unquote batting pitch. But no. Yeah, Javid, we're good, man. David Miller goes after Rampal, and this is just another single. So it's not coming off as much as how David Miller would want it, guys. So 149 for 2, 16.5 overs in. So 149 for 2. Miller is 34 from 24. Azim Khan 16 from 8. Wide ball there from Ravi Rampal. Oh, it wasn't called. I guess because he stepped across the half stump and stepped back, Azam Khan seems as if he wants to take the umpire's head off. So Ravi Rampal finishes, my viewers and subscribers, his 3rd over, 3 overs, 37 runs. And Barbados Royals still yet to get across the 150 mark. 149 for 2, 17 overs down. So just 3 overs remaining. Three overs remaining. So what do you say, contact 20? We're still on our way to get that. No, Javid. The ball was right up over the line, and he made that initial movement across the half stump. So I would think that was okay. I just saw it on the replay. I wonder when we'll see the first 200 plus score. Not sure if we're gonna see any this time. Yeah. All right. So 149 for 2. Hines operating. This one is up. Oh boy, low full toss, and Miller hits the ball out of the stadium. Jesus Christ. That wasn't a wide, still in a supernova. So Terrence Hines looking to go for the Yorker. Miller just went straight back over his head, and that is 6. So the first delivery goes for 6, 98 meters. 98 meters. That is pressure on. That right there is pressure on. Mayor is commenting, cementing his spot for the World Cup. Mayers has already cemented his spot, in my opinion. Sheldon said this is the 200 plus score. So this should have been the 200 plus score. Not sure if they're going to get it, but they got the start. They got a good enough start to that they think they would have gotten to it. So 155 for 2 guys, 17.1 overs in. Terence Hines looking to try and oh Jesus, straight flat hit back over, back past the bowler for 4. So Terence Hines being put under the sword, almost took the umpire's head off. Umpire moving when the ball already passed him. All right, Sheldon. So 159 for 2. Experience of Miller coming into play here, says Hakeem Adams. Quincy says TKR can chase this down. Yeah, that's what most persons have been saying. Whatever score they get, 180, 190, TKR have the batting to chase it. And I mean, on paper, they definitely have the batting to chase it down. So it should be a very good good game, because Barbados also have a couple of bowlers that should do well also. So 159 for 2 guys, 17.2 overs in. David Miller has raced on to 44. And he's looking to take on Hines again, and he smashes him for another 6. So that's a 29 ball, 50 for David Miller, guys. 165 for 2. Very, 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 very bad for Terence Hines there. Who's the person on the comes right now with Bish? I recognize the voice. I'm trying to figure out the voice. New guy, Supernova sounds like. I'm trying to remember his name. He's pretty much new. I don't remember his name, but wide outside the half stump, slashes down to the boundary for 4. Terence Hines is being ripped apart by David Miller. 6 and 4, 6 and 4 again. 2 more deliveries, as Ian Bishop said, to go 169 for 2. This is pressure. This is pressure. Outside the half stump, David Miller just stepped across and with the flashing blade. So that's another 4 there. So that is 169 for 2. 169 for 2. 17.4 overs to go. So 180 is still looking as if it is likely. So 54 for Miller from 30. Azam Khan is 16 from 9. So Terence Hines started this over very poorly with a low full toss that was hit for 6, then a 4, then another 6, and then another 4. So Terence Hines is probably looking for somewhere to hide. And I mean, he's actually one of the bowlers that I was saying that I have my eyes on. He was one of the bowlers that I said I had my eyes on, guys. And he's been taken apart here. Nice lower delivery outside the half stump to get a dot ball. So for those who saw the video that I did early this morning, I was talking about 4 players from each team to watch. Let us know, recap, and see if those players have done anything. I would have gone for Kyle Mayers, Quinton de Kock. I think I had said Jason Holler and Obed McCoy. So Quinton and Kyle Mayers, they have gotten some runs. I clearly stated that I thought David Miller would not feature much in this game, but obviously I was wrong. Is it Chris Taylor? No, man, it's not Chris Taylor. Is that Chris Taylor? I swear he was an umpire last year. Yeah, Chris Taylor is an umpire and I umpires a lot of games in Jamaica. Um, it almost sounds like him, in all honesty. But I'm not sure if that's him. It sounds like him though. Definitely. I'm listening. Sounds like him. I doubt it is him though. So this partnership 50 from 26. 50 from 26 guys. David Miller getting 33 and Khan getting 16 of those runs. So they are well on their way. As I said, the Barbados Royals fans are pretty happy with how things are going. Trinbago Knight Riders fans, they are not worried any at all because 180, 190 is easy to chase according to them with the batting lineup that they have. I personally not putting it past them. All the fans will see the full might of TKR batting, chasing big score and a good pitch going from ball one, says Sheldon. Oh, it's not him. I'm trying to think if it was the guy that I saw earlier with Darren Ganga. He was a darker skinned guy. So 170 for two after 18 overs. Ravi Paul comes back, and this one is played by David Miller. They get a single there. Who's going to bowl the last over? Russell is going to bowl the last over. Supernova asking for 30 from the last two. I doubt it. It's not impossible, but you're not going to get Terence Hines again, so I'm not too sure. After Rampal, I think Russell might be bowling the last over. All right, so another single there. Mr. Lover in the house. Big up Mr. Lover. So 172 for 2, 18.2 overs in. David Miller is 56. So Barbados Royals well on their way. They say also with the bowling lineup that Barbados have. That's what I'm saying. I think they might be able to defend it. Another full toss, and it's in the gap down to the boundary for 4. Full toss from Ravi Rampal. David Miller muscled it. No, it's all over updates. All right. Supernova 22. If you don't score 200, then something is wrong. Mr. Lover, just wake up. Hines got burned. Why Russell got over left? Rampal is there. He got two overs left. Yeah. 176 for 2. Yeah. Yeah, so more than likely Russell is gonna bowl the last over. 176 for 2, guys. 176 for 2. David Miller facing up to Rampal and he's wrapped on the pad. Goes through to take a single there. So a bye to the score. 177 for 2. So I am thinking that 190 should still be on the cards, or that's too much. Still 2 more deliveries to go in this Ravi Rampal overs. So 177 for 2, 18.4 overs in. Azam Khan to face up to Ravi Rampal, 2 deliveries to go. I said, take Russell to the cleaners and get it up to 190. It's not impossible. Ooh. Very good Yorker there by Ravi Rampal. Azam Khan digs it out, gets it past the bowler, and just a single there. So 178 for 2, 15.5 overs in. David Miller definitely looking to get it done. Sheldon said 200 is still on the cards. Yeah, I'm not too sure if they're going to get that though. So Casanova say 195. Ravi Lampa's final delivery is hit high by David Miller and the catch is taken. Was that a no ball though? I think that was above wayside. Was that a no ball? So that one was hit high in the air by David Miller. The catch was taken. I am almost certain that was above wayside though. So they are checking to see. Let's be real here. We all hope the teams playing TKR and St. Kitts win because we want some fresh blood and new winners. Yeah. Have a tournament where it's always the team. Always the team winning is boring. Most of us not giving up more than 10. Whoever bowls the last over, I'm going for 20, say Sheldon. Supernova. Yeah, Sheldon, Russell not going to go for 20. Is that? That's probably not a no ball. He's outside. That's not a no ball. He's bending. He's bending, and that ball. No, that's not above wayside. Yeah, they really put some work in on the ground, Supernova. The way how they designed the sunshine on the field. I mean, there are certain parts in the field that has some patch because apparently they had carnival the other day, but you know the groundsmen did some good work with it. That's not a no ball, you know. Yeah, that's not a no ball. It was below. 20 runs off the last would be nice, but just wishful thinking. They're not going to score 20 runs off Andre Russell. We should give Russ a chance in the World Cup because we have non-death bowling, says Quincy. All right, I hear you. So David Miller goes. He will not be able to face the last over here. 178 for 3, 19 overs completed. 19 overs completed. David Miller, the captain, goes. I'll take 190, says Supernova. I think they might get one. Let me see. They're going to get 188. That is my final thought. 188. Quincy over and hold on. A good day, Odin. I don't like guys playing for us when it's convenient, but the current group, we have no established team, says Quincy. I hear you. Who are CMAS or World Cup. So Russell, I think the final score will be maybe 188. They're not going to get many runs off Andre Russell's last over. At least I don't think. So they're checking for a run out. Supernova 22, that was a problem with the regional tournament. At the time, Trinidad and Tobago were too strong. Which tournament? So Jamaica wasn't too strong when we won five in a row. Under Tamar Lambert. Wasn't too strong. He's out. Azam Khan is short of his ground. So they were trying to get 2 runs, but that turned out to be 1 3/4 runs. So Azam Khan is out, run out. Hold Obed and Adin. T20. Oh, you're talking T20, okay. Because I hear you saying the regional cricket, I was wondering what's going on with us and Barbados. So Jason Hola is coming in now, guys. As I said, 188 is the max that I think they would get, but no, I'm not too sure if they're going to be able to get that at all. So 179 for 4. What if Russ takes licks in the World Cup? Any bowler can take licks in the World Cup. Any bowler. Jason Hola. That was one and a half runs still, what they had to try. Russell to David Miller, hits it back past Russell, and they will get another single. So Russell finishing off pretty good. Maybe with a fast up. Azam Khan hesitated. So that is a problem. Just before he came back for the second one, he hesitated. So that is probably why he got run out by a couple of inches, because he hesitated before he went back for the second run. So 180 for 4, they have already completed what some might think is a competitive total, while others are saying that that is no good score against Trinidad. So that's a short one, and Russ and Hola swivels and hit it for 4. 4-day Trinidad and Tobago, not sure what that's. Is right. Batting may struggle, but I think Russell bowling has always been consistent. So getting a 4 there, Jason Hola swiveling and hitting that 4. So 184 for 4. I had predicted 188. So, you know, they might get up to 190. Jason Hola stepping and doing that heave, but change of pace from Russell goes through to be taken by the keeper. Russell need to settle down and Hola need to settle down. I don't know. So Hola comes facing Russell. This one squirted through the offside for 4. So Jason Hola there giving us some test cricket, opening the face of the bat and getting it through the vacant offside down to the boundary for 4. So that's another one there. Low full toss, and Jason Hola opens up the face and gets it through the gap. 188 for 4. Russell trying to bowl the last one, and Jason Hola swings it for 6. So long levers. Good finish to the innings. 194. Russell goes for 6. So 6 and a 4 there. 6 and 4, 10 and 4, 14, 15. So 15 off that last over there. Sheldon says this is at 210 wickets. So 194 they got. So if Trinidad is not able to chase it, obviously they are being worthless, because you keep on saying that this is at 200 wickets. So let us see. You have to give some amount of props to the bowlers, man. The Trinbago bowlers did a little thing. So Jason Hola finishing off pretty well, guys. 194 for 4. $194 for 4. Jason Hola hitting Andre Russell for a 4 and a 6 to finish off while we go into the jackfruit. All right, so Kyle Mayers getting 52, Quinton de Kock 44, Miller 60, Azam Khan 18, Jason Hola getting 14 from 4 to finish up very strongly. So 194, Narayan 4 overs, 23 runs, 1 wicket. Rampal 4 overs, 44 runs, 1 wicket. Anderson Phillip 2 overs, 22 runs. I'm not too sure. Hines 3 overs, 43 runs, no wicket. Pollard had a couple of overs also for about 28 runs. All right, so 194. Mr. Casanova say I asked for 195. I asked for 195. I got 195. Still could have made over 200. Supernova say I genuinely hope all the games stay like this, high scoring, and we definitely want to see them getting close. The team chasing. So glad TKR will lose this game. Says Casanova. CPL usually has scores around like 160. Sports to the bone pull up with the big food. You know, generally speaking, I will drink while I'm on the live. Not too much of a don't like the idea of eating while on the live, but jackfruit is good for you, you know. Super of us, I thought that was some rotisserie chicken. No, man. Always eating fruits, you know, we're not really running down the chicken thing. All right, Shellan says the bounce is true on this pitch, so you can swing through the line, which makes it hard to defend on this ground. Supernova say beware of big bad O'Shane Thomas. It's going to be pretty interesting. I agree with a couple of things that Sheldon is saying. You know, the pitch looks good for batting. The Trinbago Knight Riders, they have some good batsmen there, but you know, I'm not too sure if it's going to be as straightforward as Sheldon is making it out to be. It might not be that straightforward, in all honesty. But you know, let us see. Let us see. It's going to be interesting. Let us see how it goes. All right, so thing just came off, guys. So what are your predictions, guys, going into this chase? What are the predictions going into this chase? Mr. Lover says slower balls will define this game. And O'Shane Thomas is not too much of a slower ball bowler, you know. Sheldon says O'Shane will go for runs. Mr. Lover says Royals will take it. Javid says Mayors in swingers will definitely be a factor. Supernova say I feel like we might regret playing only one spinner on this pitch, huh? So what about Walsh? TKR will fall for 10 runs short, says Akeem. All right, so they will get 180, 184. Walsh playing today. God, hope he don't get a ball. All right, Sheldon says TKR will win the game in 19 overs and 2 balls. That is pretty exact, man. All right. Mr. Lover said Mayer's gone to Australia. Easy. Mr. Lover said Walsh getting 3 for 30. Which Walsh? Courtney Walsh? Which Walsh are talking? Courtney Walsh? For those who thinking what I'm eating, it's jackfruit, you know? Whether it's Jamaica or not, we always on the hunt for jackfruit. Mr. Lover is saying that Wash will get 3 for 30. I wonder if it's Courtney Wash he's talking or Hayden Wash. Which one are the Wash? Must be Courtney Wash. All right, who is... Hold on, what's going on in the Champions League today? I think Liverpool and Tottenham and a couple more. I think Liverpool and a couple more other teams will be in action today, if I'm not mistaken. So this game will finish just in time, hopefully, to watch some Champions League. Stalova say Hayden Wash. Man say he means 0 for 330. Supernova say we have to hide Walsh from Pollard though. let Walsh ever go bowl to Pooran. Problem, as much as always a leg spinner ball into the left hander. Let Walsh go and bowl to Pooran and then you will see the problem. I want Russell to burn the bowlers. Pollard loves destroying him. Mr. Lover says, if I was talking Courtney Wash, I would say 5 for 11. All right, I hear you. All who against TKR will go into hiding after this game, says Sheldon. Supernova says, Sheldon Smith, TKR will get 171 for 8. Why? We're getting a lot of predictions coming in, man. All right, so I personally think that Barbados Royals will defend it. I think Trinidad will get in the probably high 170s, but I'm not too sure if they're going overall it at all. Maybe my judgment is being clouded by emotions, probably. Loven say my feeling is Pooran go score today. All right. Mayor said good game 2 powerhouse. Mr. Lover says Sheldon want if Barbados win. I hope you don't go running and hiding from Sachin Sachin. You got to hide all the bowlers from Polly. What you saying? What you saying to me? Watch out for TKR openers. As I said earlier, I think Narayan and Pooran will get some runs. Those are the guys that I'm thinking might get some runs today. Sheldon says, I'm on Lennox and Sports to the Bone family at work listening in. Blessings, Sheldon. Blessings, nice to have you. So he's at work giving a listening ear. So just to give you a quick update, Sheldon Smith, the other Sheldon, not our Sheldon that is saying Trinidad can't lose. Barbados batted first, the Royals, and they got 94. Kyle Mears getting another half century, 50, and Kyle Mears getting 50, and David Miller also getting a half century. So, that is how it is looking. Yeah, so 194 is what they got. 194 for 4, and Trinbago Knight Riders will be looking to chase that down. Casanova said, I don't know, Mr. Lover was a comedian. Pooran, Russell, Narayan, Pollard. Pooran, Russell, Narayan, Pollard, just get them out. The rest is history. All right. I hear you. Abdul says, I'm a TKR fan, but I am skeptical about that score. Yes, Abdul, it's definitely a good score. It's definitely a good score. 194. Sheldon was saying that on this pitch, 194 will be easy for Trinidad for Trinbago Knight Riders to get. So let us see how it goes. Shivam saying talk about India versus Sri Lanka. We spoke about that earlier today with Sri Lanka defeating India yesterday. So we spoke about that one already. Trini Sheldon and Jamaica Sheldon on the same live. Yeah, man. St. Lucia outfield looking terrible. The thing though is, Javid, they had Carnival on it the other day, I am hearing. I mean, the groundsmen, they did some work in the sense that they would have, in terms of the pattern in which they cut the grass, it's looking good. But they did some, I think they had Carnival on it the other day, if I'm not mistaken. What if Carnival had played today and bat at 4? I'm not too sure if they want Carnival to bat outside of the power play, because you would realize that at one point in time, the Trinbago Knight Riders, they were basically holding back in terms of giving away too many boundary balls. So Carnival probably would have struggled a little bit. So that is why I wouldn't bat him outside of the power play. Trinidad best asks Pooran to give Royal some doubles. That match should give West Indies hope that anyone can defeat any day, just play good cricket. Yeah, and I mean, there are some good guys playing for there are some talented guys playing for Sri Lanka. So Muscle Russell is not opening. Doesn't seem as if he's going to be batting at 3 either. He's there without his shirt, seated in the dugout. It would appear as if, I don't know if Kyle Mears is going to open up the bowling. All right, time to go, guys. Time to go. Trinbago Knight Riders going in search of that 194 set by Barbados Royals. We're hoping that we won't have any rain. Shivam said nowadays T20 is less about consistency and it's all about impact. If you can, if you are inconsistent, that's fine, but don't be impactful. All right. Hey, I'm jump off to go ahead to work. So, all right, Mr. Lover, blessings. Stay safe on the road. Sheldon says there is the real Sheldon from Sheldon says this is the real Sheldon from Spanish Town, Jamaica. Right? Jamaica Talawas all the way. And we know the next Sheldon is from Trinidad. This is the real Sheldon from Spain Town. All right, so here we go, guys. The countdown 3, 2, 1. Kyle Mears, who is that? Kyle Mears operating, getting the ball to swing. Wait, what's going on here? My feed is giving me the audio before the run. So Tian Webster went after Kyle Mears and hold on there, guys. I don't know what's going on with my feed. The audio is coming after the video, so I'm trying to sort that out. All right, so 4 without loss, guys. Kyle Mears doing his thing. Some new amazing facts that inside about the world of cricket. I hear you, Shivam. Breaking news from Mr. Lover World Cup squad. for West Indies. So Mr. Lover giving us World Cup squad here. We has Mayers, Joseph, Pooran, Paul, King are the sure picks thus far. But I remember you saying that Andre Fletcher is a sure pick to bat at number 3. What's going on? What's going on there? Sheldon says, big up Trini. Shelly Belly at Sheldon. Jaja. Trini, Sheldon and Shelly Belly. And say Jamaica tell us all the way. Yeah, I just refreshed it and started again, so hopefully it's good. So it's 5 without loss, 2 deliveries in. Kyle Mayers bowling to and he advances down the pitch and smashes it. And there's a man on the boundary there. Sunil Narayan not wasting any time, guys. First delivery and he's going after it. Afghanistan trying to defend 130 to keep India in the Asia Cup. Right. All right, I hear you. Yeah, the Sheldon start him so quick. Ooh, another single there. So 4 deliveries in, 7 without loss. Sunil Narayan 2, Tian Webster 2. Remember, for those who are just coming on, Fletcher and Jagu fighting. For those just coming on, it's 184 that they got, Barbados. Another 4 here from Sunil Narayan. Shivam says favorite playing Kyle Mayers. A lot of Indians and so a lot of the Indians really love Kyle Mayers, because he bats, according to what they're saying, he looks similar to Gale when he's batting at the top there. So then Phil Simmons looking on at these guys, wondering who is going to pick and who is going to leave out of that squad, going to Australia. So 12 without loss, guys. 1 over. Mayers going for a couple of boundaries, and Tian Webster and Sunil Narayan looking as if they are going to be taking this score. They're going to be taking it on. Now, this morning in the video that I did, I had indicated that there are 8 players to look out for in this game. Now, for the Barbados Royals, I had selected Kyle Mayers, Obed McCoy, Jason Holder, and I think I had selected Quinton de Kock, right? For the Trinbago Knight Riders now, I went for Sunil Narayan, Tian Webster. Who else did I go for? I think I said Andre Russell, and I think I said Hines, and Hines was hit all over the place. But Webster I went for. Look at O'Shane Thomas, the unit, 194. Jackfruit twist up, jackfruit twist up your motor, I'm saying. Oh, yeah, 194, not 184. O'Shane Thomas starts with a wide ball. Kyle Mayers, GG, take 2 quick wickets. Did I say 184? It's 194. Sorry, guys. The jackfruit probably get into me. So 194 is what they got. 194 for 4. And Trinbago Knight Riders, they are 13 without loss. Kyle Mayers bowled the first over, which cost 12 runs. And O'Shane Thomas is in. First delivery is a wide ball outside the off stump. Short and wide. Here comes... Oh, ball him! Middle stump gone! Oh, my golly. Oh, my golly. The middle stump is rock back. O'Shane Thomas. 140 kilometers per hour. Stump goes rocking back. O'Shane Thomas with the pace. Sunil Narayan loses his middle stump. Swinging across the line. Pace has gotten the better of him. O'Shane, big man Thomas. Quincy said Thomas doesn't deserve a spot here. What are you saying? Shake me head. That Dubai pitch is terrible. Narayan, he's not really a batsman. They send him up as a pinch hitter. Pooran going to take care of Thomas. What I tell you, Super Duper say, what I tell you, on a big bad O'Shane. Hold on, Shiva, we soon hold up the line a little bit. You're asking if I'm going to come live for the second match. Hopefully. So Colin Monroe is in. This one is cracks through the covers down to the boundary for 4. 17 for 1, guys. So the experiment to get Sunil Narayan at the top there did not work out. Losing his middle stump to a pacey delivery from O'Shane Thomas. That is how he needs to bowl. Bowl the ball for straight and stop bowling wide and too short. All right, so 17 for 1, guys. Colin Monroe. O'Shane Thomas in. Woo! Jesus Christ, boy. O'Shane Thomas. Supernova said, just so my TV gone blank. TV gone blank? Well, you should have seen that ball just now from O'Shane Thomas to beat Colin Monroe. Well, Sunil Narayan will be. O'Shane Thomas, give him peace at the celebration. Well, only if this youngster would just drop some of the weight, man, and control himself. Ooh, God, I almost take off Colin Monroe's head. That one was right up in Colin Monroe's body. And it's 17 for 1, guys. O'Shane Thomas going well so far. Lick it. Jesus Christ. Yick him. Pace. O'Shane Thomas is trying to impress the selectors. Man wants to go to Australia. Let us see when he comes back for the next 2 overs, though, how skillful he will be. The pace is always good up top, but how skillful. Short pitch delivery. Colin Monroe smashes it, and it goes over the fielder for 6. The trap was there. They were trying. Man. Went over for 6. O'Shane Thomas still no good, says Lovens. Yeah, I am not too much big on him as yet. Needs to work on his fitness and needs to work on his change of pace and all of that. So 23 for 1, guys. 23 for 1. O'Shane Thomas fuming. Will this be a pacey short delivery or will this be a Yorker length delivery? He goes into bowl to Colin Monroe. Hustles outside the half stump. Monroe just a single. When you got pace, you will trouble weak batsmen, says Quincy. So that is the end of over number 2, guys. 24 for 1. Sunil Narayan being dismissed by O'Shane Thomas. So Webster is there on 5. Colin Monroe is on 11. Narayan went for 7. So that is how the game is going. If you are just coming on, they are chasing down 194 for that Barbados Royals made. Quincy say Thomas is not a bowler. We need good pace bowlers for our T20 World Cup. Don't have any, only Mackay as pace bowler. So Alzari Joseph is a pace bowler. Are you not carrying Alzari Joseph? All right. Jason Ola comes in. I had Jason Ola in my list of players to watch. I think he might be coming up with something. Seems as if the rain will be falling. Jason Ola is back, guy is in. Bowl to Colin Monroe, the first one. on the back foot, drives it, and just a single there. So 25 for 1, 2.1 overs in. So the run rate 11.54, required 9.53. So they are not doing too bad at all. Jason Holder to Tian Webster down the leg side. Just clips it. The glove, just a little single there. What is the weather like in St. Lucia? Based on what I heard Donnie Morrison saying just now, it's getting a little bit cloudy. Not sure if it's going to rain. It rained earlier today when Barbados, when they were batting. But, you know, it's a little bit dark according to what Donnie Morrison is saying. Jason Holder goes to Conor Munro straight up. And the catch is taken by the wicket keeper. Quinton de Kock takes the catch, and there goes Colin Munro. Gone, gone, gone. So Jason Holder, as I said, a player to watch in this game who is looking to get his name back right up there. So there, Jason Holder went. Nice bounce. Started to celebrate even before Quinton de Kock took the catch. Nice bounce there from Jason Holder. Not a lot of pace, but the ball, he got some good bounce off that one. So Colin Munro gets 12 from 7 and he's now heading back. So it is what it is. Trinbago Knight Riders, according to Sheldon, will chase this score easily. So those 2 wickets, don't need to worry about. Here comes the West Indies captain. Where's Sheldon? Where's Sheldon? Here comes the West Indies captain, guys. Nicholas Pooran. He's coming out. So I had Nicholas Pooran scoring some runs today. I had Nicholas Pooran and Sunil Narine to score runs today. Sunil Narine so far, you know, he got dismissed for 7, so it didn't work. So let us see what's going to happen now. Tian Webster is also a player that I had down as player to watch. So 2 players here that I had down as players to watch in this game. Tian Webster and Nicholas Pooran at the crease. This is another single off the bowling of Jason Holder. Score goes over to 27 for 2. Sheldon in the garden, hiding, hiding. Sheldon in the garden, hiding, hiding from Barbados. 27 for 2, guys. Tian Webster, 7 from 5. Poor and the West Indies captain yet to score. About to face his first delivery. All right, here comes Jason Holder, first delivery to Pooran. Good hard length, and it goes through to be taken by the keeper. That's a big wicket for Holder. Yep. Sheldon Smith say Holder trying to cement his spot for the World Cup. Yeah, his name is being called in some conversations that I'm sure he is not happy about. So he's making it clear that he should be there easy, easy. All right, and Webster are weak batsmen. Monroe is good, says Quincy. Okay, I hear you. All right, Quincy, I hear you. All right, so we are now going to have Obed McCoy. LLCP say Hola is an automatic choice. Lovin says, why McCoy don't bowl yet? McCoy is about to bowl, man. So we know Kyle Mears usually get the ball to swing a lot. So I guess they gave him it first up to try. Then Jason Hole and things. So Ben McCoy, first ball, first wicket. First ball, first wicket. Tian Webster going on the back foot and trying to crack it over the infield. And the catch was taken. Tian Webster goes. Short ball, Tian Webster trying to go over the infield. The man was placed right there. Webster didn't even take a look. And there he goes. Right in Justin Greaves' hand, standing at point. A pace bowler, all right. They're just giving a new bowler a chance every over. Game don't start until Sheldon says the game don't start until the 10 over. Okay. All right, Sheldon. Almost same way Mears got out. Yeah, hitting to point. Pollard and Pooran going to have to win this for us, says Quincy. Sachin says, I just come here to say TK are the strongest team. Remember, it's not over yet. You know, Sheldon said the game doesn't start until the 10th over. So it doesn't matter what Barbados Royal do before the 10th over. It doesn't count because Trinbago Knight Riders will win the game after that. Fishing after that one outside the half stump goes through to be taken by the keeper. So 27 for 3, guys, 3.2 overs. Tian Webster, first delivery from Obed McCoy, looking to go over the infield for the 4. Justin Greaves standing right at point, was just gobbling it up. So 27 for 3. Oh. Let me see who just came in. Cypher. Tim Cypher just came in, the New Zealander. Sachin says, I don't know what's going on there, so. What's going on with the thing, Sheldon? Obed McCoy to Tim Cypher. Up, and the catch is taken. Ooh. Was that David Miller? No, it was Bash that took 5 catches the other day. So that one. He timed the jump, the hand was up, went too high with the one hand, and the ball actually hit him right here. So Colvin Bash trying to take that catch. He jumped, trying to take the catch. Apparently went too high. Ball just smacked him here. Down goes the catch. But again, it doesn't matter what happens before this, before the 10th over. Pooran. Be careful, Pooran. All right, so 30 for 3, guys. 30 for 3. Current run rate 7.83. Tim Cypher is here looking to try and up the ante. Wide down the leg side, taken by the keeper. One adds to the score, 31 for 3. Sachin says, but on a real note, I hope TKR wins this to keep the. On a real note, I hope TKR wins this to keep the points table interesting. I don't really want TKR winning. I want Pooran to perform. That is what I want. The others can go on. I want Pooran to perform. That is what I want. I just want Pooran to perform and find form going into the World Cup. Narayanam and Ruslan and Pollard and those guys that not in my World Cup team, they can lose. Oh man, seems as if the rain is coming again. So the ground staff is well set, getting themselves ready. Jesus Christ, man. It's not looking good, guys. It's getting extremely dark. It's getting extremely dark, and the rain has started. The rain is in a distance. The batsmen finding all type of thing to do. Now Nicholas Pooran asking for treatment on his foot. God almighty. David says Barbados will win. The rain hasn't started as yet, but you can see the rain falling in the distance. They just zoomed in the camera and you can see the rain in the distance. Pooran is getting treatment on his leg. So probably by the time he's finished getting treatment, the rain would have started. So Webster dismissed for 7, Narayan dismissed for 7, Monroe dismissed for 12, 31 for 3. They are in search of 194. O'Shane Thomas taking 1 wicket, Jason Holder taking 1, and Obed McCoy taking 1. I'd be disappointed if rain comes. Yeah, this game needs to. Here comes the covers. We're hoping though, guys, that the rain will blow off. We're hoping that the rain will blow off. TKR playing their dirty tactics again. Yeah, I see Pooran out there taking treatment on leg. I don't know what happened to Pooran. If rain start and mess up the pitch, Mears will dominate his Javid. Break, then rain to avoid the game. Supernova says shape made as I get back coverage rain. As I get back the coverage rain back. Yes, Supernova, you missed quite a few. This better be a passover. We're hoping. We're hoping. So it's 31 for 3, guys. We're hoping that the rain will pass over. 2 games have been washed out already. It looks like a passover. Yeah, it's a little bit light and it's breezy. So hoping that the rain will blow over. Got Darren Ganga's son. Looks to be maybe about not even 1 year old, maybe about 7 months. Darren Ganga and his wife. Darren Ganga's baby and the wife being shown. Great Darren Ganga, huh? Yes, Supernova, you missed 2 good wickets. So Jason Holder had Colin Monroe pulling top edge. I think it was it a top edge catch went flying in the air. Obed Quinton the Cock took that catch. Then Obed McCoy's first delivery to Tian Webster, he went trying to play the ball over the infield and was only able to get the ball into the hands of Justin Greaves. And for those who did not see the first wicket, O'Shane Thomas was able to uproot Sunil Narayan's middle stump. David said Barbados will beat them so many wickets already. I see more. All right. So that is what is happening now, peeps. A little rain delay. Little bit of rain delay, guys. David Miller and Kyle Mears, they are the ones that were able to put together the runs. Javid say, I don't like the fact for playing dirty tricks, man, dishonest. Just the loss. I am just saying they probably are playing mind games. I don't know if that is exactly the case. I don't know if something was wrong with Pooran. But as I said, it's not against the laws of the game. It's just against the spirit of the game. And these players, they will definitely push the limit. But as I say, I believe in trying to play the game fair and square. I believe in trying to play the game fair and square, though, in all honesty. So Tala was on top. 4 points. Barbados Royals, 4 points. Net run rate for Jamaica, 1.34, 1.2 so far for Barbados. If they win, then they go ahead after Talawas, obviously. Knight Riders, they are third on a couple of points, 3 points. Right, St. Kitts, 2 points. St. Lucia Zooks yet to get on the board. Guyana, 1 point. And St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, they are actually on 2 points. So that is how it is going. Sachin say it's not a coincidence that while bowling that delayed a little, then the rain fall, not Pooran delayed a little, then the rain fall. TKR, dirty tactics will fall back at them. Yeah, I personally believe they did that to break the momentum of the game, especially when they were bowling. I personally believe that is exactly what they did. I definitely believe so. Man says the big mighty TKR lost 3 wickets already. Wow. No, they will lose, but by how many? This rain better stop. No, don't want to save them from crushing defeat. Remember, Sheldon said that the game doesn't start until 10 overs time, When 10 over is down, that is when the game starts. So if it's even 200, they have to chase within 10 overs, they will get it, according to Sheldon's reason. Where's Sheldon, by the way? Probably is over on another live giving trouble, Maybe Sheldon is over on another live giving trouble. I want him to come and tell us if they have 150 more runs to get off 10 overs if they're going to get it. So that is how it is, peeps. 194 for 4. David Miller getting 60. Mayers getting 52. Dickott getting 44. So those are the guys that did most of the work to get them all the way up to that score. So that is it, guys. The rain is on. The rain is on. And we're hoping that it will not save the TKR Entertainment, Jamin say big up sports to the bone. Big up and blessings, blessings, blessings. We're hoping that the rain will not save TKR, guys. This game we definitely want to see this one through to the end. So we were talking about the Premier League earlier this morning, guys, and we said that Thomas Tuchel from Chelsea was sacked, and Thomas Tuchel got sacked. Is Brendan Rodgers next, the manager of Leicester City? Entertainment reminding us to like up the live and share the live. Just for what TKR did, hope they lose by 60 plus runs, says Sachin. And here they are showing an old game again of old test game, Steve Smith and Australia playing. So the rain, my viewers and subscribers, rain has delayed play once again. Sachin says, I keep changing my mind on who I want to win, but TKR are taking their tactics to another level. The problem is that Sachin wants Andre Russell and Narayan to perform. Well, Narayan not going to perform anymore because he's out. He wants these guys from KKR to perform, but you know they are not. It doesn't seem as if they are playing too fair. The covers are coming off the field, off the pitch. Covers are coming off. Yeah, so they are showing an old game, but at the corner, at the side of the screen, I can see where the covers are coming off. So maybe we will have play in the next couple of minutes, guys. So we can probably hold it out for now until it starts, right? So the groundsmen are taking the covers off, and we'll probably have play in the next couple of minutes. Entertainment Jamin said, don't forget Pakistan and Afghanistan playing right now. Maybe we can talk about... Oh, heck, I didn't even realize now. Entertainment Jamin, let me see if I can pull up that game. Yeah, I can see it on the screen. The covers are off. Sheldon, all players play the game the same way. This is not tennis. All right, but I say all players play the game. Yeah. What is he saying? Don't play the game the same way? Let me see if I can pull up that game. So the covers are off, guys. They are just trying to fine-tune certain things before the game resume. I was trying to pull up the... Well, let me see. All right, so we have Afghanistan and Pakistan. So the game will be on back shortly, guys. The covers are off, and I am assuming they are trying to just make sure that the run-up is good, making sure that everything is good before we get the game going again.
Strapping him, maybe? That's why we can't see, because a couple of fielders are standing 12.
All right, good. Let me just clear up these for you quickly. Oh man, game just came off. when you are playing for a team, it is different. You go with team tactics, say Sheldon. So who is doing these team tactics, Sheldon? Sachin says, Sheldon, none of the other 5 teams play the dirty game, my friend. So who is doing these team tactics? Because I have seen, I would have seen this at Barbados Royals when Pollard was leading. I have seen this at West Indies level, and now we are seeing it for Trinbago Knight Riders, and there's only one man command there. There's only one player command in all of that. I'm not saying that, you know, as I said, it's not against the laws of the game to use those sort of tricks, but there's a thin line between breaking the laws and also going against the fair play. You understand? And Pollard is known to toe that line very. Is known to toe that line. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up this game. So they are still working on the pitch apparently.
Fielding has been unbelievably electrifying from the Afghan team. I mean, they're attacking the ball, they're not giving extra.
All right, good. There we go. Pooran had a terrible limp running up the stairs after the rain started falling. And he will come back out strong. It's all part of the act. Yeah, boy, these guys not easy at all. All right, so for those who are asking about the Pakistan versus Afghanistan game, I'm going to give you some update in the next 10 seconds. Just give me a little bit of time. So we're still waiting on the game to return, guys. The covers are off. Let me see. Apparently they are trying to dry the outfield a little bit. Yeah. Sheldon says, I have seen players talk between every ball in Test cricket to save a game. We're not, Sheldon, we're not saying that players don't come up with these tactics, you know. In Test game, people talk between every ball, people pull their shoelace and tie their shoelace. What we are saying is that it is currently happening. That is what we are saying. Test cricket, as Sachin is saying, Test cricket and T20 cricket is different, but what we are saying, Sheldon, is this: it is happening. You haven't admitted as yet that Pollard is the common factor in all of this. You know, we have seen it at Barbados in T20, Trinidad in T20, and even for West Indies. So we are not, as I said, it's not against the laws of the game. It is just against the spirit of the game. You understand? That is what I am saying. You know, it is not against the laws of the game. People will toe the line, but it's against the spirit of the game. What I want to hear you say is whether you think the team is doing it or not. If you think they are not doing anything like that, no problem. Or if you think they are doing it, no problem. What I'm saying is they are not going against the laws of the game. They are just going against the spirit of the game, which in return do not allow fans value for their money, if we can put it that way. All right, so as I give you a quick update on the Afghanistan-Pakistan game, as I come on, Shadab Khan was just dismissed for 36, Pakistan 97 for what? What's that? 6 or 5? Hold on, I won't tell you what's going on there. And there is something called overrate for the 28 over. Barbados could get penalized for TKR craziness. Yeah, they would probably say to them, you'll have to field with one less fielder outside the 30-yard circle because you weren't. But they need to take those things into consideration. If it is the batsman slowing it up, or the rain or whatever, if it is the batsman slowing it up, then they have to take that into consideration if the game is being stopped because of the batsman. All right, seems as if they are back. All right, let me give you a quick update on this Pakistan game here. All right, so Pakistan batting, they are 103 for 5, 16.3 overs, 103 for 5. The target is 130 and 16.4 overs. So there you have it, guys. Just a quick update. Afghanistan batting first, they got 130. Pakistan currently batting 104 for 5, 16.4 overs. Rashid Khan so far 2 for 25. This is his last over that is bowling. Last over, and he has 2 deliveries remaining. So Pakistan has Nawaz and Asif at the crease. So they are definitely going to be looking to try and see out Rashid Khan, and then they will see if they can take it all the way down. So they will have 3 overs. They will have 3 overs to try and get those additional runs. What time cricket starting back? They didn't give us the time, but what Danny Morrison said just now is that they will be teeing off back shortly. The covers are off. They are just driving around the outfield to try and get some of the water off, but they should be coming on back pretty soon. Why is Devon Thomas bowling? Devon Thomas? Why? Why is Devon Thomas bowling? Are they trying to catch him off guard? And the first ball is a wicket. Oh, what are they marked? So Devon Thomas bowling a little bit of spin to try and get the. Oh, God Almighty. I never see this from a band. So Devon Thomas trying to bowl in some spin to try and get this over in. So in case the rain comes, they would have bowled 5 overs. And he gets rid of Tim Cypher. I suppose Max coverage is terrible, say Supernova. Come outside, Sheldon. Where's Sheldon? No, Sheldon is going to tell you that this is not a game. If the game finishes in 5 overs, this is not a game because they did not play up to 10 overs. And for him, the game only starts after 10 overs. Here comes Pollard. Here comes Pollard. Here comes Pollard. Sheldon says the game has lost its spirit. It is now about money. Once no rules are broken, I am good, say Sheldon. Next Sheldon said Devon just took a wicket. Yeah, man. So Devon Thomas getting rid of Tim Cypher. 31 for 4, 4.1 overs in. And the captain, Kieran Pollard, is there now. Kieran Pollard is here. A lot of experience. There is very little he can do to prevent these 5 deliveries from bowling. But he comes out and is having a long conversation. He's having a long conversation. I don't know. He's asking them to stop the drum. Lord God Almighty. Pollard is asking for the wooden bale so he can take his guard by knocking it down into the pitch. I can't curse him for that still because this is Quinton the Cock is laughing. He knows exactly what is going on. And the rain is coming back down. Hey, for this part though, I can't really curse Pollard. This is how he bats. This is how he bats. How many overs have to bowl to have official result? 5. Yeah, that is why they have Devon Thomas bowling the fifth over to try and can he get Pollard with the first delivery? He couldn't get him. Pollard gets a single. Devon Thomas better than O'Shane Thomas is Sachin. What's the background noise? No, it's just drumming. He was calling for a different bail. These dirty, but I said these fellas dirty, when wasting beer time. Hey, this funny bad. No, in all honesty, where this part is concerned, you see, because we know they are trying to do this, him calling for a bail, he's always doing that still in all honesty, but four deliveries is the longest over I've seen. Pick up the ball quickly. Pick up the ball. Pollard walk behind the wicket and no, in your life there's a my background. Apparently they are cutting some grass outside. Oh, it's a leaf blower. Supernova's ears as clean as a whistle. I thought they were cutting grass, but it could be a leaf blower also. Catch him! Oh, Pollard goes. Pollard goes. Pollard goes. Pollard goes. After wasting time, Pollard goes. After wasting time, Pollard goes. Devon Thomas outside the half stump. Looking to run it down to third man. Hits him Quinton the Cock. Pops out of the glove. Dive forward and picks it up with the neck with the right hand. And Pollard goes. Pollard goes. The game doesn't start until 10 overs though. Pollard goes. Wasting time working against them now, huh? Another one. Devon Thomas. Devon Thomas to the World Cup as a frontline spinner. What say you guys? Sheldon says, I had the pressure of watching Australia, so I know what is dirty. I had the pleasure of watching Australia. Yeah. We're talking about this now. Where's Sheldon? Supernova says, waste more time walking back, Polly. You should be crawling back. Crawl. Sheldon, what happened to this is a 210 pitch. It is a 210 pitch. They can get 210 after 10 overs has completed. Remember, Sheldon said that the game doesn't start until the 10th over, and this is a 210 pitch. Where's Sheldon? Come on. Hey, Sheldon, love make some bold statement and then run, Where's Sheldon? Man say he came with a weak mentality. Andre Russell is here. 2 is the longest over this I have ever seen. Not even pace bowlers don't bowl that. Don't take so long. Quinton the Cock just laughing. Russell. Hey, Pollard actually spent more time waiting for the bails than he spent at the crease though. Supernova 22. I am happy that the fans are having fun. Yeah, but Sheldon is never wrong though, eh? Wide. Devon Thomas, come on, man. Finish the over now, man. Last delivery. Russell, catch. All right, so 5 overs down, guys. Supernova said, I hope you are seeing finally that Jason Holder is not a white ball captain. Look at the difference in captaincy. The way in which David Miller took the initiative and said, all right, look, we're going to bring in Devon Thomas to get this over in quickly, so we would have bowled 5 overs if the rain came, brought about some wickets. That is how you say it, Quincy, Mr. Lover. Thought no. Give them a little bit of Dinish Ramdin out there. Thought no. Polly should have come out to hit 6. Mr. Lover sound like, yeah, Ramdin, he's quoting Ramdin. Thomas get Trini in problem. Yes, man. Wanna say, Devon Thomas to the World Cup as frontline spinner. Supernova, leave my fellow Barbadian citizen alone, all right? Thomas going to the World Cup as an all-rounder. Frontline spinner. So Obed McCoy is back, looking to pick up Andre Russell. So with all of the excitement and the fun completed in that over there, Quinton de Kock taking. What I would want now is for them to just give Aiden Walsh Jr. a bowl. 35 for 5. Get the game a little bit nicer, eh? 35 for 5, 5.1 over. Russell seems as if he's not planning to spend any time at the crease. Pace, spin, but feel my God. What's that? Pace, spin, keep, feel my gish. I don't know what you're saying, Mr. Lover. And Thomas going as frontline bowler. Yeah, man, Thomas is the leading spinner for the World Cup squad now. Obed McCoy bowls to Pooran outside the half stump. Pooran splits the field through the covers and it goes down to the boundary for 4. Pollard ain't going to make no more than 10. Pollard, oh, remember I told Sheldon that Pollard wasn't going to make any runs today. No runs at all. The game tells me TKR ain't ready for showtime. I told you guys Pollard wasn't going to make any runs. He's saying Devon Thomas can do it all. Oh. Bat ball field. Okay. Supernova don't miss a beat in a man. So he's one of those guys. He's a utility guy. Pooran smashes, takes the edge, and the catches. Azim Khan speeding off the third man boundary to try and take the catch. Ball fell short, wasn't able. Remember this day when I am lifting the trophy at Providence. Okay, Sheldon, we will remember. But before we go all the way to there, we want to remember all of what you were saying about this particular game. We will remember when you are lifting the trophy, man. I personally will say, remember how we were giving Sheldon stick. We want to focus on the things that you were saying about this game right now. That's what I want to focus about. Thomas keeper, batter. Yeah, man, I get exactly what you're saying now. Russell, muscle. Russell ain't gonna bat too long, you know. Well, in speed race, I'm definitely taking Azam Khan versus Carnival. Yeah, it's pretty quick. Yeah, he definitely sped off that boundary, huh? Sheldon Pride was shattered today, says Mr. Lover. Guys, I wanted to leave Sheldon the game. Don't start until he reach 10 overs. Leave Sheldon alone. Wrapped on the... But this umpire is... Really? Really? So Obed McCoy just hit Pooran on the pad. Seems to me as if it was going down the leg side. They didn't even appeal. It was a stifled appeal. And the umpire just did this. Maybe the umpire decided that they don't want to waste too much more time. Really? That is hitting? Oh. Yeah, probably going to just be clipping. All right. Say that again. My Sports Max fight now is just going in and out. Oh, no. That is probably missing leg. The fact that the umpire gave him out, he probably is going to be in trouble. It might be clipping leg. So he might get out an umpire's call. or just so many sports marks switch from cricket to football. Hold on, what's going on? Champions League start? Remember, Sportsmax have the Champions League contract, I think, have the football contract, I think, you know, so you don't know that go. No, it's back to cricket. They're giving problem. It's in 10 overs, bring back Thomas with the spin. I'm really disappointed in policies, Quincy, Supernova, Sportsmax, UK fan. I think that is missing. It might be clipping, but because the umpire said out, umpire's call might stand. I just gotta go wicket and it's all over for it. Mr. Lover, after 1983 World Cup, that's nothing can shatter me. I hear you. I hear you, Sheldon. 42. I think it's missing the leg stump. I think it's missing. It's clipping. Umpire's call. So the West Indies captain goes. Nicholas Pooran is out, guys. That ball moved a whole lot. It pitched a little bit. So Pooran goes. Russell, Muscle will have to bat out the innings for them to win this game. Good work from the umpire. Yeah, I thought that was missing. How the hell is that hitting? I thought for sure it would be umpire's call. Yeah, I thought that was missing stump. The rain may hold up, focus on batting, not delaying this game. That the RS is not complaining. Yeah, I thought that was missing. What a shame TKR done with. No, you can't call off the game yet, Mr. Lover. Remember, TKR biggest fan reminding us that the game is not over until 10 overs. The game don't start until 10 overs. TKR, where is Sheldon? Sports to the Bone, I should apologize to your viewers. Sanjay says, Sports to the Bone, I should apologize to your viewers. McCoy in form, I'll make my 11. Lord God. Sanjay says, Sports to the Bone, I should apologize to your viewers. McCoy in this form will make my final 11. McCoy looks good, just what wants consistency from him. So that was Sanjay just now. Remember on the live the other day, he was saying, based on his form, he's not too sure if McCoy gets in. So he's saying, based on how he's bowling now, seems as if he's going to get in. He just needs to keep the consistency. All right, Sanjay, we hear you. We hear you, Sanjay. Supernova said, imagine Sheldon earlier today say Royals going to have to bow to our former captain. Yep. He was. Hey, Sheldon said some. You guys would have to be here to hear some of the stuff that Sheldon was saying earlier this morning. Still have me laughing. O'Shane Thomas is back with the pace, guys. To Russell behind point. And Fila cuts it off. So it's now 42 for 6, guys, 4.1, 6.1 overs, that is. Let's see how Russ treats Thomas. Russell will have to bat out the game. Is this the playoffs or is game for more than 2 points? The game is for 2 points, Sheldon, but we're talking about the statements that you made earlier. Remember, that is how we are doing now. Did you, Thomas, diving and cutting off? Yeah. I think that was safe. Sheldon, go get a bottle of milk and come to sit by. Let me feed it to you because you'll be crying like a baby. Russell there gets O'Shane Thomas for a 4. It's not, but with the team that strong, you would expect you all to win every game. Exactly. And remember Sheldon said earlier that this is a 204 pitch. So there is no way that Barbados could do anything to prevent Trinidad from winning this game. Russell slaps after it again and misses. Goes through. So 48 for 6, guys. 6.3 overs in. Quincy says Sheldon, Barbados, and Jamaica are good. This is an important game for TKR. O'Shane Thomas. So Thomas looking to go to Andre Russell. Short delivery. Russell dips. So Pranava say, oh, I recognize the voice. It's Molly Richards. Oh, that is the guy that they were talking about that was doing some I heard them saying that he was Viv Richardson was doing some work, some commentary work. He was on early this morning with Darren Ganga, eh? Russell skies this one in the air. Obed McCoy settles and takes the catch. Andre Russell is out. There goes Andre Russell. Took so long, Supernova, so disappointed in you. Usually it's Supernova would have it easy. Big bad O'Shane up again. So O'Shane Thomas gets rid of Narayan and now Andre Russell. Russell going under it, not being able to get the distance. Obed McCoy gets the buckets under that one and takes the catch. JT and Barbados, my two teams in for the finals. Mr. Lover, how comes? But you had Trinbago Knight Riders in the final. How comes? Royals team is strong. They should be a preview of the finals. Say Sheldon. Okay. So I hear you. Yeah. This TKR team is West Indies. Sheldon is a preview of them bowling TKR out for less than 100. Why Sachin salty? How much O'Shane have? O'Shane has 2 wickets. He picked up Narayan and no Andre Russell. 48 for 7. Don't underestimate Guyana at home, says Supernova. And we don't have Akil Hussain to come in the lower order and save them. So it's 48 for 7. Pollard is now seated and relaxing. Just a reminder, this is bad batting, not good bowling. Ooh. Good stuff. It's all over now for TKR. Yeah, and goodbye, say Mr. Casanova. Quincy, the Trinbago Knight Riders fan is saying that this is totally bad batting, no good bowling at all. You say, Quincy, no form of good bowling, just bad batting. All right, we hear you. So 48 for 7. We just need them to be bundled out now. We don't want them to stay there wasting time. So they were actually wasting time for this to come and do this.
Rather than just creating that pressure, should have ball into the pitch. Ball maybe.
All right, so it seems that Pakistan just won Afghanistan game by 1 wicket. Afghanistan made 130 and Pakistan were able to chase it down. Just some information there. Hayden Walsh Jr. with his first delivery. Going for a review. I didn't even realize only 7 overs bowl and they down 7 wickets. Yeah, they spend most of the time trying to waste time. What happened to Akil today? Akil is injured based on what I'm hearing. To know how often players like Pollard and Russell does perform, I am guessing about once in every 10 games. Yeah. Why Supernova couldn't spin in St. Kitts? I wonder if when the Guyana, I don't expect Guyana Amazon to make the playoffs. And with those 2 big wickets, O'Shane name in the hats. Nah. Yeah, it's off, man. Sheldon, 55, sounds familiar. All right, good fight from Afghanistan though. St. Kitts are basically out of the tournament already. 2 more losses and they are done. We expect this today. So umpire's call there, even though it was hitting. So it's now 49 for 7, 7.1 overs in. Pierre and Anderson Phillip batting. Hayden Walsh trying to finish off this batting lineup. Pooran performs every 6 to 7 months. Remember, Pooran was actually doing pretty well in the. Pooran was actually doing pretty well in international cricket, you know. So, no. Yes, Sheldon. This one is for the bookies. Not this one is not Trini failing. I know you're not accepting that Trinbago Knight Riders failing. It's just for the bookie. This is not Barbados performing well. This is not a playoff game. This is not a this game. I know you're not accepting that the Trinbago Knight Riders have been shattered. Need to bowl them out for under 80. Says Casanova, Guyana are out basically. All right. Bowl Mares, let them take 2 wickets. Guyana aren't out. Sheldon feeling to accept it. I know Sheldon don't say well played. Barbados, the fact that they are not going to chase down 194 on a pitch that is 204 just goes to show that they are not ready. Look at Hayden Walsh bowling like, is that Shane Warne out there? Hayden Walsh bowling the googlies, the googly there. Squaring the batsman up. Hayden Walsh able to turn it on a glass, eh? Expect anything, it's cricket. And that is why we were saying that. That is why we were saying that even though Trinbago has that good team on paper, Barbados could definitely go out there and defend that 194. Why didn't they send out Hines? No star. 51 for 7, guys. 8 overs in. Rain is coming back down, it seems. The rain is back, 51 for 7. They can pull out all they want. The game will go to Barbados. Hayden Walsh bowling good all of a sudden. Carrier fighting him, frightening him. All right, so no, not the rain. Yep. I take my licks. Yeah, this is the first time we hear you accepting it. You're not saying that Barbados outplayed Trinbago. You're not saying it, you know. This is our 204 pitch according to you, and Barbados got 194 and is defending it. And you're not saying that they're outplaying them. But it's another rain break, guys. I'm not too sure if we can stay out for this next rain break. I am just going to give the game to Barbados Royals, whether they continue or not. So they would have gotten 5 overs in. So rain stop player 51 for 7, guys. 51 for 7. Going in chase of 194 for 4. So the Barbados Royals, I'm going to give them this one, my peeps. And the rain is coming down heavier now. Rain is coming down heavier, so we are going to be jumping out of here, guys. We have been here from the start, and we're not too sure if we're going to sit out our next rain stoppage again. So Barbados Royals batting first, making 194, and Trinbago Knight Riders getting 51 for 7. Webster, he was removed by McCoy for 7. Narayan removed by Thomas, Monroe by Hola, Pooran by Obed McCoy, Thomas removing Cypher, Pollard and Cypher and hold on there. Thomas and Thomas removing who did Thomas get? He got Cypher and Pollard. Yeah, he got Cypher and Pollard. And O'Shane Thomas picked up another wicket there. So that is how it is going, guys. So that is it, my viewers and subscribers. Trinbago Knight Riders not able to chase it down based on what I'm seeing here. Sheldon says, I have been badly beaten. Congrats, Supernova 22 and the crew. We shall meet again. All right, Supernova. All right, Sheldon. Now it sounds as if you're admitting it and taking it like a man. But as per usual, Sheldon, we definitely appreciate you being in the comment section, going out on a limb and making your predictions. When your predictions don't come off, you definitely take the bait. And Supernova, all the other guys in the comment section that kept it going, Sashin and Casanova, Lover, and all of them people, Errol, everybody, big up on yourself. And that is it for this game. Later on, we have a game. Not sure how. Just continue to stay tuned to the channel, and you will see how much of that game we will be able to cover from the live. I think Talawas will be playing later on. So just continue to stay tuned to the channel, my peeps, and we will definitely touch base later on. All right, big up on yourself.